Any mention?
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm praying for some accommodation in item number 11 today.
Who's the other side?
I'm there.
Your Lordship, Mr. Bhattacharjee is the leading counsel and he's gone for inspection in Garo Hills, Your Lordship. He won't be available till Wednesday, so I'm praying for a week's time.
Deputy Bhattacharjee Learned J appearing on behalf of the state respondent. Not objected to by Mr. Guru, London Council appearing for the petitioner. This is a matter of Pravonic. Yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Reply.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 13 and 14 for 2 weeks, Your Lordship, for further preparation.
Yes. Yes. What happened? Yes.
No objection, Your Lordship.
It's on the prayer of the petition. List up to 2 weeks.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 17 and 18, Your Lordship.
17, no objection.
Yes. Who's for the other?
I'm for the 17.
I'm for 18, Your Lordship.
No objection.
No objection.
17 on the prayer of the petitioner. When?
2 weeks, Lordship.
2 weeks. Yes.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, beg to mention item number 12, Lordship.
Yes.
Here, Your Lordship, I require some time to prepare the matter, Your Lordship, because I'll be arguing the matter.
Let's come after 3 weeks, then, Your Lordship.
Something. Request to the petitioner. Not objected by the learned AG appearing with the state respondent. List after 3 weeks.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 19. Your Lordship, I'm praying for 3 weeks' time.
State? No one is appearing for the state here.
I do.
What is the matter about this? Is
So it's against, Your Lordship, it's against conviction.
yes. How much time you want?
Your Lordship, 3 weeks' time.
Is it all right? On the request made on the petition. List after 3 weeks. Yes.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 6. I pray this matter come after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Why? Why after 2 weeks? You are appearing for?
I'm the respondent for 5 and 6, Your Lordship.
No, you are making a request on behalf of?
Respondent number 1 and 3.
Who is the for the petitioner?
We have informed, Your Lordship.
You have informed?
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, prayer made on behalf of the respondent number so and so. List after? When?
After 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
After 2 weeks. Yes.
Much obliged.
May it please, Your Lordship. My Lord, I beg to make a mention of item number 10, hearing list, on behalf of the respondent. As the conducting counsel, he is slightly indisposed, my Lord. I pray for 2 weeks' time. I will inform the petitioner as well.
What is slightly indisposed?
He's not keeping well, he's ill.
That is slightly.
Slightly, my Lord.
Not to that. That is a 6. That's on prayer made on behalf of the. You have informed the other side.
I will inform, my Lord.
On prayer made on behalf of the respondent. This is better after
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
2 weeks.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
Daily causes, item number 1.
Please, Your Lordship. My Lord, here the petitioner is challenging the order of rejection of remission, my lord, dated 0406 or 0402-2026, my lord, which has been rejected by the respondents on remission, my lord. So, my lord, the order of rejection is at page.
This is the same case which you withdrew. And
Yes, my lord, which
what is
I
the order of rejection?
My lord, page 106 of my writ petition, my lord.
Yes.
It's at the second paragraph, my lord. May I read? The above decision is attributed to the fact that the crime committed by the petitioner resulting to his conviction, that is kidnap and murder a 9-year-old boy, minor for ransom, was heinous in nature and has shaken the society. Besides, although the convict's report of good conduct during incarnation is noteworthy, he is physically fit, and by virtue of currently being about 40 years old, the potential of the convict to commit further crime in future if release cannot be ruled out. So, my lord, this is the order of rejection. So, my lord, my humble submission is that, my lord, the state respondent, while deciding the order of rejection, my lord, did not take into consideration that it has to be decided within the policy of 2006, my lord, 2026, I'm sorry, my lord. So that has not been taken into consideration.
What is the policy? What the policy says? Where is that part?
My lord,
Which part has not been followed by the state?
my lord, may I take your lordships to page number?
Where is the policy?
Policy is at page 89, my lord, of my writ
And
petition.
which part has been violated?
My lord, the policy is eligibility of convicts. My lord, point A, this at page 90, my lord.
Page 90. Yes.
Convicts certified with terminal or major illness and recommendation of premature release for prison due to such illness by the state standing medical board constituted by the state government irrespective of the age and period undergone. Number B, my lord, convicts certified of severe disabilities resulting to total dependence, inability to perform activities of my daily living and recommendation of premature
This also
release.
is not then where is E?
And number C, all convicts under this category, if they have completed at least 14 years of the sentence without counting the period of remission earned under applicable rules or the Meghalaya Prison Manual 2002. So, my lord, I fall under category C, subclause C,
Once
A
you
subclause
complete
C.
14 years, you become eligible.
Yes, my lord.
And
So,
then-
I am in last incarnation, my lord, for 20 years.
For A and B, clause A and B, completion of 14 years is not a requirement, isn't it? C speaks about 14 years.
Correct, my lord.
Now, after 14 years, after
Yes,
you
my lord.
complete the eligibility, on what ground your request can be rejected?
My lord, the grounds of rejection is at clause C, my lord, which is at page 92. The following categories of convicts shall not be eligible for grant of remission under this policy.
Page?
Page 92, my lord,
Which clause?
clause C.
Okay, sure.
The following categories of convicts shall not be eligible for grant of remission under this policy, my lord. So, number A, convicts who are convicted for murder of 2 or more person in one incident or separate incidents. So, I am not in this category also, my lord. Number B, convicts who are convicted of murder in mob launching as prescribed under subsection 2 of section 103 of BNS 2003. I am also not in this category. C, convicts against whom any case of murder and / or rape or gang rape is pending, whether at the stage of trial stage till he / she is acquitted in such all other cases. I am not in this category also, my
Speaks
lord.
about more than one case, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes, my lord. So, number D also, convicts of rape and or murder who are convicted with a sentence which is not a life sentence. So, I am convicted for life. So, this is also not applicable in my case. Number E, convicts for offence under Section 3 to Section 6 of the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences POCSO Act 2012. So, my lord, this is also not under my category. F also convicts convicted under Terrorist and Disruptive Activities Prevention Act 1985, Prevention of Terrorism Act 2002, unlawful
fall under
activity.
that category. F also. Then come next. G.
Convicts for the offence under Section 489 A to E of the Indian Penal Code 1860 or Sections 178 to 182 of the Bharat Nagyat Sanhita BNS 2022.
What does it speak of? 170 to 182. It is a crime offence relating to
My lords?
this G.
Yes, my lord. This is
489.
yes. So, my lord, this is not
489. What is the offence involved under section 489?
what the offence for 489, my lord. That I have to check, my lord. So, my lord, but my lord, I'm certainly sure that this offence does not fall into my category, also, my lord. So, convicts for the offence of human trafficking under the Immoral Traffic Prevention Act. This is also not. Convicts for the offence under the NDPS Act also.
Where you fall?
So, my lord, I do not fall any way of the not shall not be eligible. So, actually, my lord, if my application is supposed to be rejected,
So far as the categories of cases mentioned under clause C, you do not come under
I
any
do
of
not
these.
come. I do not
Yes,
fall.
Mr. Shulai, then what is the...
This is your lordship. Lordship, there is a policy. It does not mean when you cross that 14 years, then there will be automatic remission. No, that is not the case, your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, kindly have page 95 of the application. Lordship, this is the procedure to be followed. Lordship, kindly have 3.
Yes. Yes.
Upon receipt of a proposal for grant of remission along with the report of the Superintendent of Prison, the Department of Prison and Correctional Services shall scrutinize the proposal for eligibility of the applicant, and if found in it under the policy shall inform the director so and so. Then if the department find the convicts is eligible for grant of remission under this policy, it shall request the presiding officer of the convicting court or the confirming court with all the relevant record for the opinion. The presiding officer of the convicting court or the confirming court shall render his or her opinion on the proposed remission with reason to be recorded in writing for the opinion given. Then 96, your lordship. Upon receipt of the opinion of the convicting court or the confirming court, the department should place such opinion and all relevant records before the sentence review committee, which shall consider all the materials available, your lordship. So this is the consideration, your
That is
lordship.
okay, but then it doesn't say that where is the clause which covers the opinion part of presiding officer?
Lordship,
Clause C.
kindly have.
Just supposing if there is a negative opinion.
Lordship, kindly have page 101. Lordship, Lordship, kindly have page 102. The writ petitioner herein.
Okay, you file your reply.
We'll file our
My lord,
reply,
my only humble submission to which my learned senior had said, my lord, my learned senior had read point number 3. But, my lord, if we kindly see, my lord, I will reread it again, my lord.
We'll file our
And if
reply,
found
your lordship.
ineligible under the policy, my lord, so the learned state cannot go beyond the policy, my lord. They have to decide within the policy
He has a
itself.
right to file affidavit, so let him file affidavit. You see, he cannot. Can you refuse him a right?
No, my lord.
There can be no automatic
You
revision.
raise all
your
your
lordship.
argument. You see, after once the reply comes, then you raise your argument. Yes. From Procedural and Counsel appealing for the petition. Issue notice return in 3 weeks. Mr. Ali Shubhal and AG. Ms. R. Corney appears for the respondent. Appears for the state respondents. And hence, no formal notice is called for. Stop. The learned GA shall obtain necessary instruction before the next day. List after 3 weeks. Yes.
Apply, your
Highly obliged, my lord.
Item number 2.
Your Lordship, let this matter come at the end of the board.
Why it is always at the end of the board? What is the difficulty?
My senior is stuck in the traffic jam.
It cannot be easy. Every time this cannot be ground. We have heard this ground every time. This is probably the third day today
Yes,
this
Your Lordship.
submission has been made. This speaks about how insincere you were.
I apologize, Your Lordship.
This is not the way.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Court timing is court timing. We can understand there may be difficulty for 1 day, but it should not be on regular basis.
Yes, Your Lordship. I apologize, Your Lordship.
We'll have to have after 6 months this one. Any, yes,
It's just for submissions of written argument.
this is something very wrong, Mr. Nangri. This is. No, we basically asked Mr. Thaba also to give us some decision with regard to that automatic exemption.
Only that period.
This is something very. The lawyers cannot reach in time every time, and then matter should be adjourned. We'll have it after 2 weeks.
Yeah, I oblige, Your Lordship.
Any
In
problem
fact,
with
Your
that?
Lordship is just for placing the written argument. They're ready.
That is for you.
Let him
And
place. Let him place later also, Your Lordship.
No, but then the thing is that can you close it once you submit it? Thereafter.
Yes,
Things
because
remains
submissions are already completed.
No. Can we close it for passing judgment without getting response from him?
My submission is that let him submit his written argument later.
Okay. Mr. Nangri, you are submitting in both the cases.
I'm ready, Your Lordship.
You are submitting in both the cases.
Yes,
Is
both
a note
cases.
prepared a separate note for both the cases or one note?
No, it's separate, Your Lordship.
Separate notes. Okay. Just say Mr. P. Nangri. Whether the other side is also ready for filing written notes or not? Have you have any idea? No.
Are you ready
Um,
for the submissions of written argument?
Your Lordship, my senior thought he said he has to submit some point, he said.
That is okay, but then are you ready to give written notes or not? Anyway, this is just Mr. P. Nangvi, National Council. A pen for the petitioner has submitted his written notes of submission. You have made it a very bulky thing.
No. It's just the decisions. Otherwise, it's a
Written notes of
2-page.
submission. Stop. However, Mr. Thawal, London Council appearing for the respondent is absent. A prayer has been made on behalf of on his behalf by MS given name so and so London Council for passing over the matter. Stop. Yes, sir. Next page, next paragraph is just this is matter after 1 week. It should be open for the respondent to submit their written notes of argument in addition to oral address, if necessary. We see list after 1 week. We'll have it after 1 week then.
This is
See, adjourning matter just because the lawyer cannot reach in time. There's something you see like this matter so far as this court remembers. This is probably third occasion, and she is very fair that she has said some other counsel would have given some other reason. She is very fair, so she has said nothing. But then adjourning matter on that ground is something
The last
on
occasion
regular
was-
basis. On regular basis, tell your senior that next time if it doesn't come in time, we will close it.
Yes, Your Lordship.
We have pass order, and please make sure you can reach in time. Yes,
I'm
we have
sorry,
pass
Your
order.
Lordship.
Item number 4.
Same order. Next matter or same order? Yes.
2 and 3 is same orders.
Okay.
Please, Your Lordship, respondent is supposed to file a reply. There's some objection.
Okay.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I pray for 3 weeks' time to file
Why
our
are you
objection.
taking so much of time?
We're yet to finalize it, Your Lordship.
Yes.
3
Yeah.
weeks' time.
My Lord, I have small submission
Yes.
on behalf of respondent number 2. My Lord, I have found earlier I have submitted that we will not file any objection. But after going through the file, I found we have to give a short objection.
Now, are you objecting to their prayer of quashing the things? Because this is an
No,
FI.
no.
You are not objecting.
We are not objecting.
Then?
No. For quashing.
Is
no,
it not
for-
that you are the authority
no,
who?
No, quashing
Just
is
a minute,
object.
Just a minute. Just hold on. Is it not that you are the authority?
Yes.
Basing on whose complaint this case was instituted?
Yes. I have objection, my lord, in regard to the question of the.
You have objection.
I have
So
objection.
that is what.
Apart from this, my lord,
That is what the court is.
in regard to the money which has been deceitfully obtained, my lord, load, that on that some points we have to. I have to.
Because Mr. Kharlinder's contention was that on the earlier occasion and all, he said that they have repaid the entire amount to your satisfaction.
No, in this case, no.
Okay.
No,
In another case,
Okay,
the
in
other
another
one,
case,
yes,
not
yes,
in this.
not in this.
So anyway, this is so on the earlier occasion you have submitted that will not be.
No, I will not fight in return, my lord.
Okay, just you are for response number 2.
I am for responding.
Yes, Honourable Counsel appearing about the response number 1, 6 for the time for filing an objection in the matter. Stop. Then you say, just read right hand, Honourable Counsel, so and so appearing on behalf
May
of.
please, Your Lordship, that may be last opportunity to.
There's nothing called last opportunity, Mr. Carlindo. If you give last one opportunity, then it comes the last and final opportunity. See, we'll just see. These are otherwise comparatively new cases. Okay. We'll just see. Just Mr. After also Mr. H. Nath, Learned Counsel, appearing with the response number 2 submits that though on the earlier occasion it was stated that the response number 2 would not file any objection in the matter. However, it is now. However, the response number 2 now has realized that filing of affidavit would be necessary in the matter. He therefore prays for grant of some time for filing objection. Why do you say the affidavit? You say objection before. Make it in similar words. Okay, sometimes I may say objection, sometimes I may say objection. You just follow the same thing, same pattern. Just say the prayer made above. The prayer made is allowed. List this matter after.
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
We will file it definitely within 3 weeks. List.
Highly obliged.
Highly obliged.
Item number 5.
Please, Your Lordship, the respondent's matter, they have to file their objection. They have to file the objection.
Okay, here also you are asking for time.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, kindly allow us 3 weeks' time to file an objection.
Okay, on prayer made by so and so. The counsel is praying for the respondent. 3 weeks time is allowed for filing objection. Yes.
Highly obliged.
Hearing item number 7.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Sheikh.
The item number 7, 8 and 9, these are connected.
You are appearing all matters?
I am appearing item number 7 and 8, Lordship.
Okay. 7 and 8 you are appearing for the petitioner?
Yes, I am for the petitioner.
Why these all matters are connected?
This is that matter pertaining to the appointment of Hindi teacher, Lordship.
Okay.
Because the school, when the school was brought under SSA, Hindi was one of the subject, Lordship. There is a specific direction that out of 3 teachers, 1 teacher should be Hindi.
Under the
SSA, SSA, Lordship.
There were 3 sanction posts.
3 sanction posts.
Out of 3 sanction posts, 1 should be for
Hindi, okay. Lordship. Now, Lordship, subsequently the RTA came into force, Lordship. Now in 2016, Lordship, there are some government orders which says that as per the RTA norms, the Hindi is not there, Lordship. There are 3, as per RTA norms, there are 3 posts, 1 should be language.
No, but then how this scheme and the RT are correlated? Means
My
once-
lord, RT is different and the SSA is different. This is a scheme.
Yes.
The main purpose of SSA is to make 100% literacy, Lordship, that universalization of education, Lordship. and RTE with regard to improvement of education, Lordship.
That is a right to education.
Right to education, yes, some. And some under the Act, how to improve the quality of the education, Lordship. And what are the qualification of a teachers, and who would be the teachers, Lordship.
Okay. Now that is okay, but then is it not that this both the things stands at a separate?
Yes, this is,
they have their independent.
yes,
activity, they are
separate,
not
Lordship. Now, 2016, there is a communication says that as per RT, there is no post of Hindi. That as per the RT norms, there are 3 posts. One is language, one is social studies, and one is for math and science. And now, in the year 2010, Lordship, almost more than 100 teachers were brought under SSL, Lordship. Now, most of the teachers, most of the Hindi teachers were adjusted in the social studies or within the 3 teachers, Lordship. Because there is no extra qualification required for.
No, that is okay. You are just before you come to all those things. Just tell us that the requirement under SSA that out of 3 there should be 1 Hindi teacher. Now that requirement was done away by the RTE Act.
No, my lord. My lord, in the RTE Act says that there are 3 teachers as per subject. One should be language.
3 teachers means whether those teachers would mean these teachers under the SSA also.
Yes, Lordship.
So altogether there will be 3.
Because
now,
they have given a subject-wise specification.
So then what is followed then? Whether the scheme would be followed or the norms of RTE will be followed?
Now, my lord, all right, RTE norms will be applicable. Now, my lord, I am a graduate teacher, Lordship.
So once RTE norms comes, then what happens to the norms of SSA?
My lord, I am a graduate teacher, Lordship. Here the petitioner is a graduate. Now, all throughout 2010, 2016, 17, he was one of the SSA teacher, Lordship. Now, because of there is a notification or the letter saying that as per RT there is no post of Hindi. Now the respondent, he was outside the SSA, Lordship. He was not within the 3 post, Lordship. He was an additional teacher, Lordship. Now because of that letter, Lordship, now I have been out and he has been put in my place, Lordship. I am also having same qualification, Lordship. Because either social studies or language, there is no specific subject that I need to obtain a degree or.
No, what is the mode and manner to be adopted for appointment under the RTE?
My lord, there is no such, my lord. They just adjusted, Lordship.
How can it be?
That is why, my lord. My lord, I'll just see my.
What was your source of appointment?
My lord.
How was you were appointed? How you were appointed?
My lord will see page 14.
Of your writ petition?
Of my writ petition, Lordship.
You are in service or not?
I am in service, Lordship, but I am not within the 3 post, Lordship.
Okay, you are
yes.
Under the school sanction post.
Yes.
Where is which page you want us to see?
Page 14, Lordship. This is an order, Lordship, whereby the school was brought under SSA, Lordship.
Yes.
This is issued by the respondent number, Lordship, the district mission coordinator, Lordship.
This is 11/2/2010.
2010.
Is it 11/2? Yes, 11/2.
Yeah, 11/2/2010, Lordship.
Yes.
Because this is the same order, Lordship. Only the name of the school they have changed, and through these orders, Lordship, almost more than 100 schools were brought under SSL, Lordship. I'll just read out the content of the letter.
Yes, please.
This is from respondent number 3 to the Secretary, Lawyer Maula Kandi Shalshala. Upgradation of LP school to UP school 2009 to 2010. With reference to the subject mentioned above, I am to inform you that the LP school of your place habitation has been upgraded to upper primary school with effect from 1st February 2010. The upgradation of the school is subject to the following terms and conditions. My lord, Number 1, you are hereby informed to constitute a school managing committee with 3 to 4 members for the upgraded school. There was a school lordship. School was established in 2010. By this letter, the school was taken over under the SSA lordship. Now, para 2 is very important, lordship. Para 2, 3 and 4.
Yes.
The list of 3 qualified teachers with all necessary documents, 2 passports, size photographs, and the resolution of the teacher's appointment should be submitted for necessary approval to the office of the undersigned within 7 days from the date of the issue of this letter. Now, the SMC of the concerned upgraded school is to appoint, lordship, 1 teacher for language, my lord,
Yes.
1 teacher for mathematics and science, and 1 for Hindi, lordship. Now, the minimum qualification of the teacher should be as per 10+2 PU passed. Minimum qualification for head teacher should be BA Arts. Preference will be given to those who have B.Ed degree. Hindi teacher should have diploma in Hindi of recognized board of university. Now, para 5, the appointed teacher, lordship, shall have to attend the induction training of 30 days before performing their duties as a teacher. The district will organize the training, the date of which will be notified later on. The SMC candidate shall have to abide by the norms, SSA, and the rules laid down by the state government. You are informed so and so. Now, this is the order whereby the school was brought under the SSA, and there is a specific direction that you appoint 3 teachers, 1 for maths and science, 1 for language, and 1 for Hindi. And what would be the qualification for each teacher? It has been stipulated in the letter, lordship. Now, as para 5 says that appointed teacher should undergo an induction training, lordship.
All right.
All,
Yes.
my lord. So accordingly, these teachers were 3 teachers were appointed, including the petitioner hearing, and they were sent for undergo the induction training, lordship. The next page is the letter.
Where is that? Where is the letter by which you were appointed?
My lord, that will come, lordship. That is the induction.
What happened? This 11 February letter required that the list of 3 qualified teacher with all necessary documents and 2 passport size photographs and resolution of the teacher appointment should be submitted to the for necessary approval.
Yes, lordship.
Now thereafter, what is the resolution adopted?
My lord, there was a contract appointment.
Resolution. What is the resolution?
My lord, that must be with the managing committee, lordship.
Whether you know or not, you do not say that whether there was a resolution adopted or not adopted.
My lord, there is an appointment, lordship. Next page is
Come to
the
appointment.
Yes,
Just
lordship.
first say whether that is not in your knowledge.
Yes, no.
Just say, give a clear
Not my
reply.
knowledge, lordship,
Avoiding is no use.
Yes, lordship.
More you avoid, more court will be.
Because this is the document pertaining to the managing
You can
committee.
well say that it is not within your knowledge.
Not knowledge.
Something you have to say.
Yes, lordship.
So whether there was any resolution adopted in terms of para 2 or not.
That this is not my
You do
knowledge,
not
lordship.
know.
Yes,
Okay.
lordship.
Yes.
Now next page, lordship. This is the letter.
Okay, next page. Yes.
Last page
Yes.
issued in terms of the order dated 11/2/2010, lordship.
Yes. Izadur Islam.
Yes,
You are Izadur.
I am Ijadur Islam.
Okay, Izadur Islam. Yes.
The same letter might have been with the other teachers also, lordship.
So then, which way this court will adjudicate the issue then?
My lord.
Same letter with the other also means.
No. Other two teachers, lordship. That is the science and head teacher, lordship.
Okay. But then that will be for high science teacher and
This is different, lordship. I am not. Yes.
not for Hindi teacher.
No,
isn't it?
lordship.
But then you say the same teacher can be there
For other 2 teachers, lordship, because there are 3 teachers.
No, that is okay. But then this is for different subject.
Yes,
So
lordship.
they will not have the same order.
Yes, true, lordship.
That is what. Your
What I am saying,
small
lordship.
submission. See, your submission has to carry proper meaning.
No,
That's
what
the-
I am saying, lordship,
Yes.
because this type of letters were also issued to the other 2 subject teachers,
Okay,
lordship.
that is okay. There is no problem.
Yes, lordship.
Okay.
This is a letter that
This is a letter
whereby I was sent for
issued by the managing committee.
managing committee.
Now, managing committee is supporting you or not? Right now, in this case,
No, my lord.
they are not supporting.
Yes.
Now, what about this letter? They have disputed this letter?
No, no, no.
Okay.
They are not disputing, my lord. They are not disputing. Even the government also not disputing in the affidavit, lordship.
Government is supporting whose case? Private respondent.
Government is supporting my case, lordship. My case.
Okay, we'll come to you.
Now, lordship, this is the letter whereby I was deputed to undergo induction training, lordship. Now I have undergone the training, then this is a certificate, lordship. Next page, lordship.
Just a minute. Now, there, just a minute. Just clarify it. Now, this training has to follow the appointment, or appointment would follow training?
My lord, this is prior to the appointment, lordship.
Now, it is appointed teacher. So, once a person is appointed, then only you go for training.
Yes, lordship.
The appointed teacher shall have
Yes,
to attend.
that is the next page is the appointment letter.
So, that means this basically this training
Yes, lordship.
would follow your appointment.
Yes. After my appointment, that I was sent for induction training, lordship.
Just a minute. So, this means that you were appointed there,
Yes, lordship.
isn't it?
Yes.
The interpretation what is
Yes,
possible
yes.
by reading these two is that once you are sent for training in terms of para 5 of the thing,
Yes.
that means you are appointed, isn't it? Induction training, isn't it?
Yes, lordship.
That is induction.
Induction training.
Yes, no.
This
Then-
this is for 15 days for all the teachers, lordship. Now, lordship, next page is the appointment, lordship, contract appointment.
For all the teachers or for you? This is for you only.
For me,
Yes. So why you say all the teachers? You are defending other teachers or what?
my lord, why I am saying, lordship?
The others are also before this court.
No,
other
no,
two
no,
teachers.
No, the other means the item number 8 and 9 also, lordship.
These are the.
These are also same.
Okay, these are also same.
Same, lordship.
But then they are language and mathematics
No, my lordship. This is also Hindi, like the petitioner here is.
in the same school.
Different school. Different
But
school.
same situation.
Same situation.
This matter, number 9, the petitioner was subsequently appointed as magistrate. She was first appointed as a teacher.
We are right now we are dealing with which one?
7. Item number 7.
Do not confuse. This court has very little understanding. Once you see, just let us just try to understand first, get the facts. Okay.
But the source of the appointment is the same, lordship.
Okay. But anyway, now that is deputation for induction.
Yes.
Okay. Now there is 10 June. Yes. Yes, go
Page
ahead.
number 16, lordship. That is the appointment, lordship. Contract appointment, lordship.
Page
16.
16.
17, lordship. Annex 6.
Yes.
This is a contract appointment, lordship, issued by the respondent number 3, the district mission coordinator, addressed to the petitioner, lordship.
Yes, please.
Contract appointment. The undersigned is
Just
pleased.
a minute. Now, 10 June you are sent for training, deputation.
Yes, lordship.
Deputation is for 30 days. Sorry, training for this thing. Training is for 30 days. Induction training.
15 days, lordship.
Now, your next contract which you were showing,
Yes, lordship.
it comes on 18 June.
Yes, lordship. With effect from 1st April 2010. For a period of 59
But
days.
it issued on 18 June.
On
isn't
18
it?
June, yes. So that is after, yes, during the period when I was undergoing that induction training.
Okay. Contract appointment.
Yes.
For how many this one? This one for how long?
59 days, Lordship.
59 days.
These 9 days. And this arrangement was continued, Lordship. Now, Lordship will find that 4 months salary, Lordship. That is the RTI report. Page 19.
Now, this is if this contract is issued in the month of June.
June.
So how it could be effective from 1st April? If
My
it
Lord,
was
the content is already mentioned, Lordship.
May, June. It means
With effect from 1st of April, Lordship.
1st of April.
April.
So that means you were appointed before prior to 1st of April. At least there is a managing committee.
I have appointed earlier, Lordship, yes.
In terms of that, letter dated 11th February.
Yes, this is the first appointment.
That means if there at all has to be a resolution of the managing committee, that must be before 1st April 2010.
Yes.
Because your contract is from 1st.
Yes, 1st April.
1st April.
1st April.
Yes, then what happens?
My Lord, page 19 is the RTI report.
What? Okay. Page 19 is
Page
the
19 is the
RTI with regard to what?
Is with regard to the receipt of the first salary, Lordship, from the office of the district mission coordinator, Lordship.
First salary?
But that is
under
from
the scheme.
SSA, under the SSA, Lordship. Because it was only for 3,000 per month. Because as per the order whereby the school was brought under SSA, the contract which was executed 1st April, that is with effect from 1st April 2010, Lordship, 10.
Oh, 10, sorry.
10. One of the condition, Lordship, will find that you will entitled to consolidated pay of rupees 3,000 per month.
Yes.
Page number 17. That is the condition number 1, Lordship.
Yes.
The function will to act as a teacher of LP/UPs. Undergo training before assuming the duty and participate in the training wherever you call for.
Now, this is very, very contradictory again. Now you have to see, your training is on 10 June.
My training will be, Lordship,
10 June, from 10 June.
from 14 June, Lordship.
Or whatever it is, after 10 June. After 10 June.
After 10 June.
After 10 June,
10
isn't
June.
it? And then your appointment is again from 1st April 2010.
With effect.
And then undergo training before assuming the duty.
Yes.
Now what does it mean then? Is it not contradictory?
My Lord, after the appointment, although the appointment order was issued 18 June, Lordship, because the effective was made from April.
See, we do not know, Mr. Just try to make this court understand.
Yes, Lordship.
These clauses appear to be very, contradictory if you read it together with your appointment. Now this order for 59 days appointment
Yes, Lordship.
might have been issued on 18 June. But then your term of contract of 59 days is with effect from 1st April 2010.
1st April.
So it means you have joined from 1st April 2010.
1st April.
But then see then down below what is the clause 3 says?
After the joining, Lordship, although the appointment was issued 18 June, Lordship, my Lord is right, correct.
See, the stipulation says that your training has to be before assuming duty.
Duties.
So you have assumed duty on 1st April,
1st April.
and gone for duty on 14 June.
14 June.
How can it be then? That means like you were never appointed.
My Lord, undergo training before assuming the duty and party. That is why my Lord will kindly see 18 June is the order issued, Lordship.
Yes.
but the appointment was made effective from 1st April 2002. That
That
means
is exactly, the court is asking you how it happened.
that is why, Lordship,
What is your claim? What is your claim? When you were appointed?
my Lord, 18 June is my appointment, and I was deputed to undergo training prior to that issuance of my appointment, Lordship. Although the order of appointment was given retrospective effect.
This page 17 is a page where your signature is there down below.
Yes, Lordship.
Then
Yes.
how you can now dispute all the clauses stipulation made there?
My Lord, I am not disputing. My Lord will kindly
So
see.
that means your claim is that you are appointed from 1st April.
No, my Lord, yes, with effect from.
With effect from 1st
With
April.
effect from.
Then how you will reconcile with this clause 3?
My Lord, that is why this was issued on 18 June 2010.
Yes.
Down below, Lordship.
Yes.
This appointment was issued, but it was made effective with effect from 1st April 2010. And I was sent for induction training prior to the issuance of this letter, Lordship, appointment.
How do you establish that?
My Lord will kindly see, undergo training before assuming the date and participate in that whenever called
That
for.
is a stipulation, but then how do you know that has been followed? Do you want this court to move on assumption?
No, Lordship.
Then you give us the proof that that has been done. This is a stipulation, it will be for everyone, it's a common for everyone.
Yes, yes.
You just show that if you have completed undergone training, show us something that you have completed training on such and such day.
Yes, my Lord, that is this, the certificate shows that I have undergone training for a period of.
No, this shows that you have been selected for undergoing training.
Yes.
And that also after your appointment. Now this court finds is very unusual when the stipulation and the scheme says that your training should be before your joining.
My Lord, that is why I am saying, Lordship, I was sent for induction training by letter dated, Lordship, 10 June. My Lord, 10 June. And my date for 15 days undergo training, 15 June 2010 to 30 June 2010, Lordship. My Lord, I was deputed on 10 June 2010, and my period for induction training was 14 June 2010 to 38 June 2010, Lordship.
Where is mentioned that?
My Lord, page 16.
Page
16.
That is what we have seen. You see, that is
Below down, Lordship.
page 16.
1-6.
Yes.
Down, Lordship.
Yes. Page 16.
1-6, yes, Lordship.
That is Sarvashik Savian
Yes, Lordship.
certificate.
That is the certificate.
Yes. Participant in 15 days induction training.
Yes.
But then it speaks about 30 days training.
My Lord, that is why, yes.
So
And after that, whenever, Lordship.
now this, where is that? Which way you will say? What is the basis of your saying that it will be again? You see, divided into two parts, the 30 days training.
My Lord, that is 2010, Lordship. That certificate will be.
You have made an averment your thing that this training was in two parts.
No, I have been only 15 days induction training, Lordship.
And what happened to rest of the 15 days? Now stipulation says that you have to complete your training before your appointment. Now can it be changed at the will of any of the parties?
My Lord, that is not the issue, Lordship. That is not the issue, Lordship.
What is the issue
Because the only thing is that whether I was appointed under the SSA or not.
That is what we are
Whether,
determining.
and whether in 2016 or 17, a person who has been appointed outside the SSA.
See, Mr. Sheikh, first we just satisfy ourselves with regard to your appointment, that you have been properly appointed. Then we come to the second question whether the private respondent has been appointed properly or not.
Yes.
You establish your claim.
Yes.
That is what. Now, if you say that your appointment is under SSA,
That is the 15 days, Lordship, training I have undergone.
so you have never completed 30 days training.
30 days, yes, Lordship.
You have not done that. Okay. Anyway, now what is your case before this court?
My Lord, will page 19
Yes.
is the 4-month salary I have drawn, Lordship, along with the other teacher, Lordship, that headmaster and the 19. Down, Lordship. Kamruz Ahmed, he is the headmaster, Lordship. His salary for 4 months is
Wait, just a minute. Just go slow. Which one? Where? Serial number?
21.
Yes. Lower Morkhana. Okay.
Yes.
And then, where is your name?
My Lord, below.
Izadur Islam.
Yes, Lordship.
Down below, isn't it?
Yes, Lordship.
That is the proof of your salary.
Salary for the 4 first month, Lordship.
For how many days?
4 months.
How do you know it? Where from you determine?
My lord, this is a 12 months, 12,000 salary, Lordship.
That is okay.
Yes.
So you just want to say that 12, if you divide it by 3, it will come to 4.
4.
So that is the assumption. The 4
That
months.
is the,
Now, tell us what you are
why
trying.
I am saying, Lordship.
Just a
That
minute.
is this first salary given. Afterwards, the salary was given to the managing committee, Lordship. And managing committee was disbursing
Just a minute. This is a salary disbursed by the government.
from the government. Afterwards, the salary has been disbursed through the managing committee, Lordship.
That is okay. Now, how do you know that is disturbed by the government?
My lord, I will come to letter, Lordship. I'll that there is a letter showing that that has been disbursed through the government,
This
Lordship.
is
The respondent number has issued a letter which says that the first salary was withdrawn from the office of the government, Lordship. That I'll clarify later, Lordship.
okay. If there is no dispute, there is
Yes,
okay, no problem. So this is from which month to which month?
This is from 1st April.
April, May, June, July.
July, Lordship.
Yes, then. Yes, then.
My lord will find, Lordship, page 21. The problem started from here, Lordship. Page 21, Lordship.
Now, okay. Thereafter, you are receiving your.
Till 2016, Lordship. Till I have been replaced.
Okay.
My lord, page 21.
21 is a impugn letter.
No, this is, yes, Lordship.
You are not sure whether what is impugned. Anyway, it's okay. It's okay. Just show. Tell us. Tell us.
Page
Page 21.
21,
Yes.
Lordship.
Appointment of Hindi teacher.
Lordship will see the date of the letter is 24 January 2017.
And it was addressed to.
And it was addressed to the secretary / president. This is a common letter issued to all the
Okay. It's a general kind of.
general kind of letter, Lordship.
Okay.
And what is the reference of letter, Lordship? Letter 30 November 2010.
Is there any proof that it was sent to your school also? Your school name is not. See, normally official communication.
Yes, Lordship.
When a general circular is sent, down below tick mark is there. To so and
Yes,
so, to
Lordship.
so and so. Anything to show, it is not.
It's
there.
not there, Lordship.
Okay.
It's not there.
Anyway, okay. What does it say?
That is, this says that as per the RT norms, Hindi is not a post of Hindi is not as per the RT norm. I'll just read out the content of the letter, Lordship.
Yes.
This letter was issued in reference to a letter dated 30 November 2010.
But there is no sanction of appointment of Hindi teachers. There
I'll just
is
read
no
out.
sanction for appointment of Hindi.
Yes, sir. That with reference to the subject noted above and in pursuance of the order conveyed by the Director of School Education Literacy Shillong, I am to inform you that the adult under upper primary and SSA, I am on SSA, Lordship. There shall be no sanction for appointment of Hindi teachers and those management of school who had appointed Hindi teachers against the norms. You are hereby reminded that as per the Government of India norms, the existing state norms, the following is the permissible number of teachers per UP school. This is Government of India norms. This is as per RT, Lordship.
So this is contradictory to that 11 to 2000.
Yes.
So both are issued by the same authority.
Same authority.
And
that has been clarified, Your Lordship, subsequently. Let him finish, I'll please, Your Lordship. There is no clarity is there, Your Lordship. That has been clarified.
no, you see, clarity means like if you see this communication, the post of Hindi teacher is done away.
There
And it
is
says
no,
that
there
they
is
have
no
been-
provision for Hindi teacher, Your Lordship.
No, but then how come that before?
No, there is no. I'll come to that. Let him finish, Your Lordship.
There was an official communication.
No,
which
that
was-
has been clarified, Your Lordship. Subsequently.
The problem started from this letter, Lordship.
Because most of the managing committee, they misread that, Your Lordship, then that has been clarified.
And what the actual scheme provides for? The scheme is there, isn't it?
Yes, Lordship.
And this communication, dated 11/2,
Yes, Lordship.
which major stipulation for Hindi teacher.
Hindi teacher.
So that must be in terms of the scheme, so far as you are concerned, isn't it?
That has been.
Yes.
Wait, Mr. Shula, I will come to you.
Lordship.
It must be in terms of the scheme, isn't it?
Yes.
So far as you are saying. Now, what the scheme says? Do you have a copy of the scheme?
My lord, I have the scheme, but in the scheme that subject-wise mention is not there, Lordship.
Okay.
I have
So
the
that
scheme.
means that communication.
Now, Lordship, RT came later, Lordship. The school was brought under SSA before coming into force the RTE Act. Now, 2017, Lordship. I am not disputing, Lordship. My contention is that if I am equally qualified, since I have been working since 2010 till date, if I am equally qualified, Lordship.
So why you should be omitted in?
Yes, Lordship.
Now,
First,
is
I
it
should-
not that then in such a case there should be a valid selection process?
No, my lord.
Why not?
My lord, I am not saying ought to have been. But here the school was established prior to the taking over the school by the SSA. The school was established in the year 2009.
See,
Then,
it may be. You correct the code if code is wrong.
yes, Lord.
When salary is paid by a private institution, you may say that yes, they have a right to choose anyone, pick up anyone, appoint them in any way. But then once you are paid from public
Yes.
exchequer, is it not that these appointment norms has to be followed?
My lord,
And can there remain any doubt that yes, that is an appointment in public office, the teacher discharging public duty, and that has to be made by following public process.
my lord, I'll just clarify with that point, Lordship. Because prior to 2010, Lordship, prior to 2010, the school was run by the management, Lordship. In the school, there were 5 to 6 numbers of teachers. When the order of 2010 come to the school, then the management has selected the teachers based on the eligibility criteria set out in the letter, Lordship, of 2010, Lordship. And these 3 teachers were selected and they were sent for as per the SSA norms, Lordship. Now, so far as the other teachers, Lordships, for example, say there are 5 number of teachers, and out of 5, Lordship, 3 were sent for SSA, and the remaining 2 is a SMC appointed teachers, Lordship. The government is not concerned about this number of teachers. Now, Lordship, all the 5 teachers were working till 2017. Because my lord is rightly said that there is no recruitment process. There ought to have been.
Mr. Sheikh, this code is trying to understand. Because these are basically what you'll find this normally in all the school matters. No procedure is followed.
True, Lordship.
You see, your appointment, one procedure is followed. Mr. Qureshi's appointment, another procedure is
My
followed.
lord is correct.
So this code is trying to basically determine what is the correct practice to be adopted in appointment. And what was the prevailing norms rather. That is what. So the effort is that first.
My lord,
Determine that. Then
there
only,
is
see, if we know the process of appointment, then only we can decide. Otherwise, it will be a problem. It will be chaos.
Yes,
We
Lordship.
cannot what procedure for your appointment and cannot be another for.
my lord, that is the problem, Lordship. That is why these all sorts of cases are coming, because there is no clear cut of that
No,
rules.
We have noticed this, Mr. Said.
Rules. That
Sadly, educational department in many cases,
yes,
even this court also has
yes.
passed judgment into 1-2 matters. We've seen this kind of things. So anyway, yes.
Now, why I am saying this? This letter was given a reference of 2010 letter. The 10 letter was issued by the Directorate, Lordship. My lord will see the letter 30th November 2010. And what is the content of the letter, Lordship? I'll show, my Lord. Afterwards, this is they have enclosed in the counter.
This gives a reference of 30th November 2000.
Yes.
But then what about that letter of 11 to 2010? The first one which you have pointed out.
Yes, Lordship.
So that remains untouched.
Untouched.
And what the government say in their affidavit about that letter?
Because there was some mistake.
And was it withdrawn, that letter?
My Lord? No. There was some
mistake. They only say in the affidavit before the court.
Yes.
Not before.
No.
And when on which date their affidavit was filed? Before
My
the
Lord,
court?
this was filed.
Anyway, much after this.
Yes, Lordship. That there was some misunderstanding and
They realized their mistake
yes,
only after the case
yes.
is filed.
Now they ought to have rectified the mistake then and there.
Now, say supposing, just tell us, this will be a question of law. So let us say that order dated 11 to 2010 remain operational for some time.
Yes, Lord.
Till they realize it is a mistake. Then what happens to the appointment made in terms of order of 11 to 2020? Whether all the people will lose their jobs? What will happen in such a situation?
My Lord, that is why I have been.
Say supposing any appointment is made on the basis of a wrong notification to the government, the appointment continues for some times, and then after 5-6 years they realize that was wrong. And then on that basis, the person appointment were discharged or terminated. What would be law in this?
Law, this is that legitimate expectation will come into force, Lordship.
See, the question is legitimate
Expectation.
It's not any expectation.
Yes. Legitimate expectation will come into force, Lordship. And that apart also, because now who has, if at all, if there is a mistake committed by the government, now because of his mistake, government, so I cannot be made to suffer, Lordship.
But then if your appointment is wrong in the public office, can you?
My Lord, why I am
Your
saying-
right will be only seek compensation from them.
No, my Lord, my appointment is now there are, I am just saying, Lordship, there are hundreds of appointments were made, Lordship, by the common order, Lordship. Now, out of 100, if the government can consider the cases of 70 or 80%, they have adjusted. They have checked their qualification, whether
Government is adjusted as a matter of policy or
within the three posts, Lordship.
that is okay.
Within the
You
three
said-
posts.
You said that 70-80% posts are adjusted.
Yes.
This adjustment was done by virtue of a, you see, like as a policy, government saying that then since we have committed a mistake, so this teacher will be adjusted now. Was it like something like that?
My Lord, why I am saying social studies, Lordship. I am a BA, Lordship.
Why you are trying to establish your case to
My Lord, that is why
qualification?
discrimination, Lordship.
We'll come it later.
Yes, Lordship.
Eligibility criteria is later.
Now that is the discrimination that has been done against me, Lordship. Now, at least you should have given a chance that whether I can fulfill the RT norms or not.
See, when can we say, when can we arrange discrimination? When law confers a right,
Pardon?
when law confers a right,
Right.
law or policy or rule confers a right on some, okay, and that is applied partially. There we say discrimination.
Yes.
But then, if benefit of wrong is given to someone, can you come and say that this is discrimination?
My Lord,
Can there be a case of negative equality?
my Lord, whether the person who has been appointed in 2016 or 17, was he a SSA teacher at that relevant point of time? He was not.
See,
He was an additional teacher or outside the SSA, Lordship.
just answer one thing. We let us say that yes, his appointment is wrong, but then whether wrong in his appointment will make your appointment right.
No, my Lord, I am not saying.
If you come to a court to enforce your right, first you establish before the court your rightful claim to hold the post. Then we challenge your removal from there. Okay. Now, you say that you were accommodated as a Hindi teacher under the SSS scheme. Subsequently, 2017, letter comes, which says that no,
There is no post.
There is no Hindi.
Hindi post.
Basically, it's a language post. There is no Hindi post. Okay. Now, on that basis, you are removed from that position. Somebody else has been appointed there. Under the scheme, isn't it?
Yes, Lordship.
You remain as a teacher, but
Yes,
then
sir.
that is under the
Yes,
managing
Lordship.
committee.
I have been out.
But then, so far as your rightful claim to hold SSA teacher,
Yes.
that is.
Right, Lordship.
Now, your contention is that yes, the other person who has been appointed, he holds a similar qualification. So there is no logic in removing me and being,
Right, Lordship.
isn't it?
Right.
That is what your case is. Correct?
Right.
Now, what the state says, after you faced with that, did you represent to the state authority?
Yes, Lordship.
And what they have,
There was no response, Lordship.
they have not
No
responded.
response.
And then this SSA appointment of private respondent, on which manner it has been done? Was it done by this thing, resolution of the managing committee?
Managing committee resolution and subsequently approved by the.
Okay. Now, when this managing committee resolution was adopted, was there any advertisement?
No, Lordship.
So, was it in your knowledge, adoption of resolution?
No, Lordship, no. Because why I am saying,
You have made all
Lordship.
the statement in your
Yes, Lordship. Why I am saying the respondent numbers, private respondent is the wife of the president of the managing committee, Lordship. That is why he has put his wife replacing me, Lordship.
private respondent is a female,
Female.
and her husband is
He is the president.
And then,
And secretary is the
for
relative.
how long her husband was president?
During that time, Lordship.
So once he comes, then only she enters.
Yes. And secretary is her, and most of the cases, most of the schools.
Now you have made all those
Yes, Lord,
allegations.
Lord.
They have responded.
Yes.
Who is appearing for the managing committee?
My Lord Sir Qureshi is appearing for the
No
managing
such
committee.
thing, Your Lordship. That he filed a representation to the government, there is no such thing.
Who is appearing for the private respondent?
I'm entering for the
So again, okay. Okay. We will come to you. We will come to you later. Yes. Yes. Now, how Read Code enforces your right, Mr. Qureshi, in this kind of situation?
My Lord.
How a Read Code enforces your right in this kind of situation?
My Lord.
Can you specifically invoke the clause of discrimination? What is their reply?
My Lord, I'll just.
So far as just a minute. Just tell us like a storyteller. Do not have
Yes,
to
yes, Lordship.
show the evidence right at the beginning stage.
Yes.
Let us just try to get the picture and then we'll see. Now tell us like what is their stand about your appointment? What the managing committee has to say about your thing?
My Lord, managing committee stand, Lordship.
Yes.
Neither here nor there, Lordship. I'll just read out the managing committee. It's only one or two relevant paragraph, Lordship. May I read, Lordship? And before that, I'll just read out the affidavit of the government, Lordship.
Anyway, have you finished your thing?
No, Lordship.
Anyway, what more you have to say, sir? Now, which way you challenge to this 24th January 2017, page 21 of your writ petition? The communication which says that there exists no position of healthy teacher under the SSA.
My Lord.
Page 21 of your writ petition.
Yes, Lordship.
Now, this you came up to this. You have addressed the court up to this.
Yes, Lordship. Yes, Lordship.
Isn't it?
Yes, Lordship.
By this communication, it was clarified that there exists no post of Hindi teacher.
Yes, Lordship.
Under the RTA.
RTA.
Okay. And then you have no dispute with this.
Yes, Lordship. I have not dispute.
Now, what you want to say that thereafter, these Hindi teachers, they were accommodated as a language.
Language or social studies, Lordship. Any.
But then there is okay.
Because some school has adjusted the Hindi teacher as language, and some school has adjusted the Hindi teacher as social studies.
On what basis you say so?
I'll give the details, Lordship. I have the details, Lordship. That was found, that was given by the state respondent number 3, Lordship.
Now you said you take to the court to these letter dated 30th November 2010.
30th November 2010, my lord will find in the government affidavit, Lordship.
Okay. Is it necessary that we should go through it right
My
now?
lord, they have just copied from the same, and that letter was not addressed to the district school education officer Dadangiri, Lordship. That letter was addressed to the Rivoi district, Lordship. I'll just read out that letter, Lordship. They have enclosed, Lordship. This letter, Lordship, 30th November 2010, from J.D. Sangma, the Director of School Education Literacy, to the Inspector of School, Rivoi District, Nongpo. Appointment of Hindi teacher.
This page
Page number 12, Lordship.
of this state affidavit by state respondent.
1 to 4, Lordship, yes. That is the affidavit dated, Lordship, will find. (23rd April 2019), Lordship.
Yes, and what is the page number you say? What you are referring to page?
The type copy will be at page 12, Lordship.
Yes, 30th November, yes.
Yes, Lordship. This is addressed to the Inspector of School, Rivoi District, Nongpo. Appointment of Hindi teacher. With reference to the subject, I am to inform you that under ad hoc upper primary SSC
It is the same thing.
same, Lordship.
So why there is a reference also?
They have given the reference, that is why I am.
Useless reference,
Yes, Lordship.
basically it is.
This is the same thing, Lordship.
Same letter.
Same
That
letter.
is in respect of one district, your letter is in respect of another district.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes, Lordship.
That is it. Okay.
Since when?
My lord will, in the same affidavit, my lord will, page 14, my lord, there is another letter issued by the government, Lordship. That is also very important letter, Lordship.
Page?
That page 14 in the same counter affidavit, Lordship. My lord, after that page 12.
Now, you are dealing with your writ petition, you will deal with your...
Then, Lordship, I'll just go through.
Just it will be for the sake of convenience.
Yes,
Like
yes.
what if you want to remain with your writ petition on this?
I'll just, I'll
Then you just
yes,
come
yes,
to-
Lordship.
Okay. Yes. Now you have to show that those teachers were accommodated as language teachers in many institutions.
Lordship.
Yes. That is where you
Lordship will find in my rejoinder, Lordship. Rejoinder dated 23rd August 2022, Lordship.
see to come to page 23 of your writ petition. Page 22 to 23.
I have challenged this. This is her approval.
Okay. Now,
In
this
replace-
is just if you see this, now that means like there was a resolution for.
Yes.
Now, okay, and so far as your appointment is concerned,
Yes, Lordship.
that now this contract appointment after page 17
Yes, Lordship.
you showed us the salary receipt
Yes, Lordship.
which says that you have been paid salary up to
July
July of 2010.
10.
Now thereafter, to show to the court that you are continuing in the same capacity till 2016, what evidence you have?
My lord,
That you are, if you want to say
yes, Lordship.
that you remained as SSS school teacher till 2016,
Yes, Lordship.
till this day when the private responder
Yes.
appointed, what evidence you have here to show?
My
the
lord,
decision?
then I have to get the attendance register, Lordship, because that also with the
Attendance register, you can sign attendance register as a private assembly teacher also.
Yes, it is with the
But
management.
then is this that your claim that you received salary till 2016 is admitted?
My lord, in the government letters, Lordship, this is why I am referring again and again, because in the government they have clearly stated the status of Hindi teacher in 2010 and till 2016, Lordship. They have mentioned that till 2017 they have withdrawn the salary from the managing committee, Lordship. That is why I am.
See, Mr. Sheikh, we do not want any general kind of communication. What we want, it should be specific to the petitioner, to show that that petitioner was in service as a SSA teacher in the school till 2016.
If I may interrupt your lordship.
Please.
If lordship kindly have page 26, that is the
Of
the writ petition, your lordship. This is the annexure, article 812, your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship kindly see.
This is an order, isn't it? Order is 38 2018.
Lordship, yes, your lordship.
Yes.
In portion to the order and so and so, and on receive various complaints and from various various teachers of the school concerned, and after through due perusal of various queries, like joining approval and in order this arresting of the appointment of teacher in the sense the undersigned will cancel all approval of the appointment given from time to time from various quarter inform that the teacher asked the list at Annex A are to be considered as SSA appointed teacher subject to the following terms condition. Lordship kindly have page 28. Page
Yes.
28.
Yes.
Lordship kindly have serial number 268, 269, 270. Lordship has got that. Page, Lordship serial number 268, 269, 270.
Yes.
Lordship kindly see the name
Lower Bolakandi.
Nasirul
Kamaruddin
Haq
Akan.
Majid Khatun. His name is no more there. That means he was not in the school from 2018 onwards, your lordship.
And when this writ petition was filed?
This was filed in 2018, your lordship.
That is okay. That is his cause of action. That becomes his
That
cause
is
of
why
action.
I have, when my name is not there.
Probably
Why
that is
not
what he's
there?
challenging.
He's not. No, he has not challenged this, your lordship.
Is it?
He has not challenged
My
this.
lord,
He has challenged.
This
Lordship kindly.
cancellation of all the earlier approval.
No, lordship. Lordship kindly have page 9 of the writ petition.
Okay. This letter is not under challenge.
No, lordship kindly have page 9. What is the challenge in the writ petition? This is the resolution of the money committee dated 8/3/2015, your lordship. This has not been annexed. I raised the objection until and unless you annex this, you bring it into the notice in the writ petition. You cannot. He has not included it. Then on the such objection, your lordship, he filed one affidavit. He brought on record this proceeding, your lordship. This proceeding throughout the writ petition, your lordship. Throughout the writ petition.
Yes, Mr. Sheikh, you have not challenged this order. 38,
My lord,
38 to 18. It's a part of your writ petition.
my lord, that is applicable
Lordship,
to all.
let me continue, your lordship. Then he brought by an affidavit, lordship, on record this resolution of the managing committee dated 8/3/2015. What are the challenge to this managing committee? Nothing has been said in the writ petition.
Yes.
Nothing has been said in the writ petition. The only thing, your lordship, has been said against the against this, your lordship, is at page 6, para 13 of the writ petition. Just a simple.
And then, Mr. Shula, you are addressing, let him finish.
Lordship, I'll.
Page 6, para.
Page 6, para 13, Your Lordship. This is the only say about the resolution 83/2015, Your Lordship. Otherwise, there is nothing. There is nothing throughout the writ petition. And then what, Lordship? Then the letter dated 24/1/2017. Lordship, nothing has been said in the writ petition. Why challenge under what? What are the ground of challenge against the order against the letter dated 24/1/2015? Nothing has been said, Your Lordship. What are the ground, Your Lordship?
No ground has been raised.
No ground, Lordship. This is the policy of the government in tune with
This is not the policy.
In tune with RTE Act of 2009, Your Lordship. If Lordship, for the moment, if Lordship kindly have this, flag. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Shaikh, if it is a case of discrimination, on what basis you are pleading discrimination? What is the basis of your discrimination? What basis you are saying discrimination?
My lord, I have been working till 2010 to 2017, lordship.
Can it be a
lordship? Now a person who is outside the SSA, lordship, he was not within the 3 post, lordship.
Can you see, Lordship?
He is
the one which I have.
If you both of you address at a time, then it's a problem.
Lordship, can you have that flag mark? That is B. This is the schedule under the right of
There is
children.
no problem. There is no dispute with regard to that, Mr. Sulay. That post.
Number of posts, 3 only.
Yes.
3 only, Lordship.
No, but then your letter says under state norms there are 4.
Lordship, that I'll come.
These are not in dispute.
Lordship, science and mathematics, social studies, language. He will not come. He will not come under this, Your Lordship.
Why I will not
Even
come?
under 4 also he will not come, Your Lordship. That I'll show you, Your Lordship.
Now, what is the basis of selection? What is the selection process of SSA teachers?
Lordship.
How do you choose somebody as SSA teacher?
Lordship, it should be by an open.
My language and social studies, Lordship.
Open competition, Your Lordship. In tune
Like
with
any other
Lordship, yes. This is a normal recruitment, Your Lordship. So it has to go the test of Article 14 and 16 of the Constitution.
Whether the private respondents were appointed, since you have approved their appointment,
Lordship, in
they were appointed under advertisement.
Lordship, I don't know whether their appointment, the appointment of the private respondent has been approved or not, Your Lordship.
That is what the writ petition says. There is an annexure in the writ petition.
Otherwise, his appointment, Your Lordship, kindly have page 12, Your Lordship. His appointment is for the post of Hindi teacher.
Then this entire thing has to be done by advertisement. Then if you see.
Lordship, kindly have his. Kindly have a page 17 annexure 6. He is a contractual appointee for a period of 59 days.
Sulai, this query has already, this court has made, asking Mr. Sheikh to show us the proof that he continued in the school.
Yes, Your Lordship. Yes, Your Lordship.
Beyond that period.
No,
there is nothing. Burden is on him.
There is no documentary evidence, Your Lordship.
Which is this thing? It is only for 2010. For 4 months.
My lord,
anyway,
to clarify that part, I'll just, why I'm trying to refer the government affidavit, Lordship. Because they have some documents, they are the custodian, Lordship, that online document. Whether I have worked till the issuance of that order or not, that they have clarified, Lordship. And what was my status during the year of 2017 to 2018, 2012 to 13 till 2017 to 18, Lordship. I'll just read out, Lordship. Furthermore, the details of the teacher database of lawyer, Moulak and the SSA UP as per DICE. DICE is District Information Education, Lordship. That is the district-wise information of the teachers, Lordship. Received from the district with effect from 2012 to 2018 shows the petitioner is a contractual sanction post under the SSA. Although the petitioner was shown as contractual sanction post under the SSA in the database, but it appears that maybe due to some confusion, he was appointed as Hindi teacher and continued Hindi till date. Confusion, who has created the confusion, Lordship? Now the school managing committee could have, my lord, easily adjusted, absorbed him as a social studies teacher, considering his length of service in that school and the fact that he is a graduate. Instead of appointing the respondent number 6, who is the wife of the then president of the managing committee.
So there is the stand that I can in there.
My lord.
What is that? Which paragraph?
My lord will see
Paragraph which? Or
paragraph, page number 5. And I'll show the document also, lordship. They have enclosed the document, lordship.
No, that is okay. But then they say that the schools could have appointed you instead of appointing the private respondent.
5.
That is what
Page number 5, subpara, lordship. Furthermore,
these are a problem, you know. This is a problem is that no law is followed. Nowhere there is any adherence.
my lord
to
is right.
this single adherence of
5, para 5,
it's
page
a
5.
mess, totally mess. And then
Page 5 of the government affidavit, lordship. I have been discriminated by the hands of the management as the government. Now the government is asking to produce each and every document, which I am not the custodian of those documents also, lordship.
you are referring which part? Page 5?
Page 5, subpara, lordship. Furthermore, lordship.
Okay. Details of. Okay, then that they admit that you continued there.
Yes.
Whether under confusion or not under confusion, that is not the question.
My lord, next, the annexer. My lord will see the annexer. Page 15.
Mr. Shula, your affidavit says something else.
My
You
lord-
pleaded one thing and this
My
is
lord,
something
kindly
else.
see the
As a
annexer, lordship.
as a
Annexer.
contractual.
My lord, kindly see the annexer, lordship.
That is SSA is
Contractual, contractual
SSA,
as a Hindi teacher, your lordship.
SSA is a contractual, but then
Contractual,
he
yeah.
has continued beyond that.
Now, lordship, at the point for determination, where they are under the scheme of SSA.
My lord, for a
their
moment, I'll
access
just refer to
the
page
post of
15,
teacher.
lordship. Page 15, lordship. That will clarify, my lord. Page 15. Page 15 of the annexer.
Just a minute.
The chart given, lordship, who are the SSA and who are not the SSA teacher, lordship. Page 15, annexer 4. My lord, have got it.
Just a minute. Yes, page
15, lordship. That is the annexer they have referred, lordship, in that paragraph.
Yes.
My lord, this is a chart. Details of teacher database of lawyer Moulak and the SSA
Yes.
as per DICE and UDICE, lordship.
Yes.
My lord, 17, 18, lordship. We'll see Khairuzaman Akan.
No, you are trying to show your name.
My lord. Contract.
That's specifically admitted in their
Yes,
affidavit.
lordship. That is also the chart.
Part which you have shown just now,
Yes.
this para 5, subpara of this paragraph
Yes,
5,
lordship.
that is
Yes.
para 12.
And with documentation, lordship. They have admitted with documentation.
That is okay. Their affidavit will be considered superior to their
Yes,
document.
yes.
Okay. Now, this confusion, if that is there, was there anything to communication by the state
No.
to remove you
No, lordship.
and to do the thing, make this confusion clear or to correct it?
No. That is my grievances, lordship. They could have. They ought to
They
have.
say the school managing committee could have easily adjusted, absorbed him as a social studies teacher, considering his length of service in the school and the fact that he is graduate, instead of appointing Rasanavat, who is the wife of the then president. Isn't it? That is
Yes.
the sentence.
And she was a non-SSA teacher.
Okay. So that is why you say that state is supporting your stand, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah, that is why, Lordship.
Now, can this court pass any direction? Asking your absorption as a
My Lord, if I am
court may,
eligible,
okay, court may interfere with the appointment of the respondent number 6.
if I am eligible, Lordship, my Lord, why I am saying, is there in any extra qualification required for language? I just want to ask from the state, what is the qualification required to be a teacher for appointment of language and social studies? So far as maths and science, I understand, Lordship.
We are not on qualification criteria. What have to do with
My
qualification?
Lord, that is what-
It comes later.
Yes, my Lord, that is why I am saying that is why the state is saying that I could have been adjusted.
Your theme of consideration is on different aspect. You want to say that I should be continued there by observing as a language teacher.
Language or social studies, what is well be.
On which ground we can do it? Under what law? We may not say that this respondent number 6 appointment is correct. If you interfere, we'll quash the appointment, we'll say advertisement, make advertisement, we go for it.
My Lord, that is why I have been telling that legitimate expectation part, Lordship.
Show us some
And
law. Give us some law.
I have some citation, Lordship. And that apart also, now they have specifically admitted some confusion. Now confusion means mistake, Lordship. Now because of the mistake done by the government, now I became the victim. I cannot be made to suffer for the wrong or the omission done by the state or the managing committee. That was the duty of the management
We
to.
understand that. But then see, like then if you want to say that you have been made to suffer, then you have a right to compensation, go claim compensation.
No, my Lord.
See, say supposing otherwise, if you cannot make a rightful claim to be appointed, how can this court will say that you should be continued as compensatory measure? And that this
should be
your
continued.
discontinuation is because of the state, your confusion created by the state. Do you have a law? If you
Yes.
can, just show us if you can do it.
Legitimate expectations I can rely on.
Legitimate, what is legitimate to you may not be legitimate to this.
No, my
Now,
Lord.
legitimate has to be based on law.
Law.
So that is where you show the law.
Now another aspect,
See,
Lordship.
your right to be absorbed.
Yes.
Now that is a question of law. Your right to be absorbed, the foundation has to lie on some sound legal ground. It cannot be just sympathetic consideration that see I have continued there and all. Now the fact remains that the post of Hindi teacher
Now
no
there
more
is a.
existence. You do not have any problem with all those things. Only thing is you just say that since there is no Hindi school teacher, I should be absorbed as a language teacher. Now give us some law that it can be done.
My Lord, there is a judgment. I'll rely, Lordship, today. I'll give that once a person is appointed under a scheme.
Because we have to hear the other
Yes,
side.
under a scheme. Once a person is appointed under a scheme, he should continue till the scheme exists, Lordship. Now here, Lordship, here the scheme is not done away, Lordship. Only with regard to the, now Lordship, I'll just give one example, Lordship, now. Now the government of India has launched that national education policy, Lordship.
See, Mr. Sheikh, your argument itself is contradictory. One way you do not dispute the fact that the SSA doesn't create a post for Hindi teacher. At the same time, you say that once a person is appointed under a scheme, he should continue. If you say that you are appointed as a Hindi teacher, but then that was a post.
My Lord is.
This was a non-existence post. Now you say that you are appointed as
It is not non-existent, Lordship. This is post is not, post is 3, Lordship. My Lord is kindly appreciate. Post is 3. Now post is 3, Lordship. It is not that that post is not there, Lordship.
There is, see, post is known by designation, isn't it?
Only subject.
Now, if you are designated as a Hindi teacher, you remain a Hindi teacher. You will not become an English teacher. You will not become a Sanskrit teacher, isn't it?
Lordship.
You remain a Hindi teacher. But then if you say language teacher, that is a different thing. Then it matters what language is taught. It can be a local language.
Local language, or Hindi is also language.
So that is
why I have been asking Lordship, my Lord, the government should clarify what does the language means.
If you want to say that, yes, if somebody is appointed under a scheme, he should continue till the scheme continues. Yes, very valid argument. But then where is the evidence to show that he has been appointed under the scheme? Because scheme doesn't sanction a post of Hindi teacher.
My
Anyway,
Lord,
we'll see
yes.
you come with those things and all.
Yes.
Let us hear other side. Yes, Mr. Sulai. Just how do you say one thing and your affidavit says another thing? And just which way you justify appointment, this thing,
Lordship,
approval
before
of the
I come, Lordship,
approval of the recommendation of the 6, because your affidavit says something else.
Lordship, kindly have first page 9, Your Lordship,
Of?
the writ petition.
No, but then how you will deal with that contention which Mr. Sheikh has pointed out? That this thing that the managing committee could have appointed, continued with him instead of appointing respondent number 6.
Lordship,
That is a part of your thing. Now, can you take
we just say, Your Lordship. Now, Your Lordship, now in the present case, Your
See,
Lordship.
state cannot say. State is state, isn't it?
Lordship, certainly.
It is not that like it's a casual statement. It has
Lordship,
come in your affidavit. Yes, page.
Page 9, Your Lordship. This is the petitioner has challenged the resolution of the managing committee, that is the resolution dated 8/3/2015. 2015. Then, and the appointment of the private respondent in 2016, Your Lordship.
The challenge is to resolution dated 8/3/2015.
Lordship,
Now,
yes.
that is not a part of the writ petition.
That is not part of the writ petition.
But then it was brought into record subsequently.
Subsequently, Your Lordship. What are the challenges, Your Lordship? There is nothing as such.
Then this approval order dated 22, approval is of approval of Mr. Qureshi's appointment.
22nd 11/2016. Your
That is the appointment.
Lordship.
Oh, no.
Kindly see, Your Lordship. Kindly.
What is annexure A10 and A9 and A10?
A9, that is the policy of the state, Your Lordship, in tune with the RTE Act. Lordship will.
And that annexure 9 also is under challenge, by which you say that there is
Yes,
no,
Your Lordship. As I have submitted, Your Lordship,
My
what,
Lord,
we do not know your entire
What is the kind of
petition
challenge?
itself self-contradictory.
My Lord,
What are
that
the
part,
ground of
my Lord, that
challenge?
part, there is an order, Lordship, I'll just check, because that prayer, Lordship, I have omitted, Lordship. I have that I was not pressing, Lordship. There is an order, Lordship.
24 one you will not.
24, because this is an scheme, Lordship. There, if they say, Lordship,
then, Lordship, kindly,
Then I'll show that.
kindly have page 10.
I'll stick to the other two challenges, Lordship.
Kindly have page 10, Your Lordship. So the petitioner is fully aware of the fact that there is no post of Hindi teacher. Otherwise, you could not have made this alternative relief.
That is
you know.
okay, but then right now we will make out a case from your admission or whatever you state in your affidavit.
Lordship, kindly see.
We will overlook all those. What is the need? Okay, page 10 is what?
Yes, Lordship, to appoint, absorb the petitioner as the social study teacher and or in the alternative, direct the state respondent to retain the post of Hindi teacher. So the admitted fact, Your Lordship,
Second part cannot be.
this, so the admitted fact, Your Lordship, that the petitioner was they appointed on contractual basis for the post of a Hindi teacher post, Your Lordship. As per the scheme, Your Lordship, as per the Act, Your Lordship, kindly, Lordship, have the Act. Lordship, I have flag mark.
Yes.
Lordship, for 6th class to 8th class, at least one teacher per class, so that there shall be at least one teacher each for science and mathematics,
Yes, I have
social
seen-
studies, language.
We have seen
Language, Your
that.
Lordship, I think this school, Your Lordship, is an Assamese,
It's okay, it's not Hindi teacher, whatever. it is.
Lordship, yes. So it is clear, Your Lordship, he is a Hindi
That
teacher.
is
Your
all
Lordship,
right.
there is
The
no
thing
post,
is,
Your Lordship.
that is all right.
Now-
But then just tell us which way respondent number 6 is better than him. And on what basis you have selected?
Lordship, that is for the managing committee, Your Lordship.
You have approved his action, your state.
We have approved. That is, Lordship, I
You
admit, Your
cannot
Lordship.
wash off your hand, you cannot...
No, I'm not washing off my hand, Your Lordship. What I would fairly submit, Your Lordship, this appointment ought to have been done through the open competition.
that is what probably
open competition, Your Lordship, pulling from the market, Your Lordship. It cannot be just pick up somebody, Your Lordship, and that somebody or happen to be the somebody of somebody, Your Lordship. It should have been done by.
Mr. Sheikh, now, Mr. Sheikh, your prayer is for absorption. What is the law with regard to absorption?
My lord, if I am eligible, lordship.
What is the law with regard to absorption? In which situation court can absorb, pass an order for absorbing somebody? You have any law right now with you?
My lord,
You do not have right now.
no, lordship.
Please look for it. Yes, Mr. Shulai, you'll say anything else?
Then, Lordship, kindly have that affidavit of the writ petitioner bringing on record that resolution, Your Lordship. This was filed on November 2024. Lordship has got in.
Yes, 1 second. 1 minute, Mr. Shulai. Yes.
Lordship, kindly have resolution number 2.
Page?
At page 5, Your Lordship. That is the type copy. It is resolved. Lordship has got done.
Yes.
It is resolved in the meeting today that the House discussed regarding the government circular about the position of teacher in the SSA UP school. As per government circular, there are 2 categories of teacher based central government level and state government level. The 3 central government will be 1 language teacher, social study teacher, and 1 mathematics teacher, and 1 science teacher. The state will be the 4th teacher. Hence, the House felt the necessity to identify the specific teacher and hereby discuss to select the social study teacher from among the staff, and after prolonged threadbare discussion, opined and selected and appoint Majida Khatun as the social studies teacher in the said school. The House also resolved and advised the Secretary to issue the review order to her immediately as social study teacher, and also advised to communicate with the office of the necessary approval. So the appointment, Your Lordship, of Majida Khatun, Your Lordship, this has been by a resolution of the committee, Your Lordship, not as per law, Your Lordship. Then, Your Lordship, kindly resolution number 3. It is resolved in the meeting today that the House also discussed regarding the identification of the language teacher from among the staff as per government circular. Hence, after pinpoint discussion, the House unanimously identified and selected the head teacher, Shri Kamra so-and-so, as the language teacher in the said school. The House also advised the Secretary to communicate for necessary approval. B is, Lordship, kindly next resolution number 4. Be it resolved that the House discussed regarding the approval of the teacher. The House, after prolonged threadbare discussion, advised the Secretary to approve the following teacher: Kamsu Rahman Saman Akon BA.
That is okay. There is no dispute to it.
Lordship.
These are not disputed. See, that managing committee recommended their name.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Now the thing is that if you say the basis of recruitment should be,
it should be fair, Your Lordship.
Advertisement and all.
It should be fair. It should the mandates of Article
there was
14 and 16 ought to have been followed, Your Lordship.
Then why there was no occasion for you to
Lordship, yes,
approve this?
Lordship, son, the mandate of Article 14 and 16
So
ought
according
to
to
have been
you,
followed.
neither the claim of the petitioner nor the claim of the respondent are valid in law. That is what the stands.
Lordship, yes.
Appointment, the petitioner has no right to.
He has no right, Your Lordship, because the admitted position, Your Lordship, he is a Hindi teacher, Your Lordship. He is a Hindi teacher, Your Lordship, and in view of the scheme of the RTE Act, Your Lordship, there is no post of Hindi teacher. And if, so far the state level is concerned, Your Lordship, a 4th teacher, if a 4th teacher post is to be created, then that is the burden of the managing committee to pay the salary, Your Lordship.
No, but the states is under it, think there are 4 teachers.
Lordship, if Lordship kindly have the order passed by the state, Your Lordship, for the time being, Lordship kindly have page 12
No, what about page 21 of the writ petition?
What is it?
That is the communication dated 24/1.
Lordship, yes, 2017 state norm, Your Lordship. One teacher for general subject, 4 teacher. And for this, Your Lordship, the managing committee will have to create their own salary, Your Lordship.
No, for fourth teacher.
4 teacher, Your Lordship.
What is this you say?
Lordship, kindly have page 12 of our affidavit, Your Lordship.
If they have to pay, they can, why one teacher? They can appoint 5 teachers also. What is the
Lordship,
problem?
kindly have page 12, Your Lordship. And Lordship, the relevant para is at page 13.
Page 12 of your affidavit.
Affidavit, Your Lordship. That is the letter issued by the Director of School Education to the Inspector of School, Ribhoy District. Then Lordship, kindly turn to page 13. The school shall in no case exceed these 3 teacher and 4 teacher norm unless school management decide to pay from their own.
Okay, 3 teacher and 4 teacher. It means up to 4 teacher you are paying.
Lordship, yes. But not Hindi teacher. There is nothing as Hindi teacher, Lordship.
So it means beyond 4 teacher, if they appoint somebody, then only.
Yes, Your Lordship.
No, but then here we are not on this. We have nothing to do with that issue also.
But admittedly, Your Lordship, there is no thing as such Hindi teacher.
So we can say that you have supported the appointment by issuing an advertisement. That is your submission?
Lordship, so far the approval of the private respondent, Your Lordship, Lordship, it should not have been, Your Lordship, because
so we can see you are standing as AG. You definitely has a right to express your opinion. So you may have reservation.
Yes, sir.
Now we can record it definitely.
Lordship,
we can always say that you say that it should have been.
Lordship, the mandate of Article 14 and 16 of the Constitution ought to have been followed, Your Lordship. Ought to have been followed, Your Lordship.
That's a problem, with the education
Lordship,
department.
because after all, it is a public employment, Your Lordship. Public employment does not belong to a fortunate few, Your Lordship. It is the wealth of the nation, Your Lordship. And it should be thrown open to all eligible candidates, Your Lordship. It does not belong to a fortunate few, Your Lordship.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Qureshi. Yes. You will appear for the managing committee and you will appear for the resolution number 6 also. Yes. Managing committee is resolution number 5. 5.
Lordship, in the instant case, the affidavit filed by the government, it should be read in entirety, because in the affidavit cannot be, they just observe that he should be accommodated. There is the observation, but if you read the
Government's observation means a lot, isn't it?
But it has to be read in the full of affidavit, then we can find that he is not entitled to.
You are appearing for resolution number 5 and 6.
6.
You filed separate affidavit or you filed?
No, separate affidavit is filed.
Yes.
Separate affidavit is filed.
Which way you justify your appointment? Which way you?
No, my appointment. First, Lordship, the prayer is to be granted in terms of the
Writ petition.
Writ petitions. Here he say, because he is asking both the posts, he is trying his luck. He said language teacher also, and at the same time he is saying that social studies teachers. Now he says that the quashing of the setting aside the impugned managing committee resolution number 3. So what is the number 3? Number 3 is not pertaining to the number, is my number 6. It says something else. Lordship, can you see number 3, the resolutions which he has said? I was appointed by resolution number 2. Here number 3 said it is resolved in the meeting today that House also discussed regarding the identification language teachers. He is mainly concerned about the language teacher. The Hindi teachers should be replaced by the language teachers. And from amongst the, and so thereafter the person, Kamrul Zaman Akhand, was appointed as a language teacher. He is challenging number 3 only. Very specific in the prayer. Number 3, reason 3. He is not a party in this case. He is not the party.
No, but then he is agreed by that. He doesn't have to be party.
No, he's not the party. So whether he wants the language teacher post of the language teacher or the social studies teacher post, there is no clarity.
His prayer is very much clear. He says that he should be absorbed as a language teacher. That is what he says.
Language
His
teacher.
prayer.
He's a language teacher.
Yes.
So I am appointed as a social studies teacher. I'm not the language teacher. Now there was some allegation. He said the allegation only to the extent that only because my husband was the president of the managing committee and I am appointed.
Yes.
So what is the illegality in the writ petition, the entire writ petitions? I have not seen anything.
Oh, there is no aberrament.
No aberrament made. A very specific aberrament. What is the
But
illegality?
is it not that you are the wife of the president and this appointment is made without any advertisement? That is good enough.
No, see,
to presume foul play in there.
No, there is a case. The government also could not clarify. It is a very emotional submission given by the government additional advocate generals. Now I want to know in which case of SSA they have advertised the post.
See,
not even a single case.
One thing, his prayer is for appointment as examination as a social studies teacher.
Social studies.
Social studies teacher. That means concerning you.
Yes, he is not concerned about my. But only that one allegation. That allegation is not how he can substantiate. It has to be make inquiry. He could have final representation before the government.
How you justify your appointment? That was done without any advertisement.
No,
forget about whether president was your husband.
No, Lordship has come to the regarding the advertisement. I am asking the government in which case of SSA they have advertised the post till today.
No done.
Never done. And there is no circular issued by the government.
Government is not supposed to do it.
No.
Government will approve. It's for the
Government
school.
will
Duties of
approve,
the school.
but there must be some orders issued by the government that henceforth, which is the period I do not know.
No, not required. What for henceforth? Why? This is public appointment. This
Public
is duty
appointment.
of the school. And that is done everywhere. Why not?
The appointment is a public appointment, but is a contractual appointment.
Okay.
Contractual appointment, initially when the school came under the SSA, upgraded to SSA, there was no such criteria that the post to be advertised. They say only on the recommendation of the managing committee, they will be appointed as a teachers.
What basic managing committee will do?
There was
means like you say, managing committee has no public duty. They can pick up anyone they want.
That's what they have never followed. It is the fault of the government. Not only this case.
If the wrong continues, does it become right?
It is not in this case. Not even single case I came across. I have done so many cases SSA that there was an advertisements and they were appointed among the public. This is the only resolution passed by the managing committee. On the basis of the recommendation given by the managing committee, the person is appointed. There is the practice norms followed by them.
SSA teacher. These are all contractual appointments.
It's a contractual appointment. They're getting
till now it is a contractual appointment.
It's still a contractual appointment.
And for how long it has been done?
Because it is.
Can be for how long?
There is no such period.
So it can be for 3 months. It can be for.
It can be for 3 months. It can be for 4 months. It can be 1 year.
It can be.
It can be removed at any time.
It can be till the scheme continues.
Scheme continues, or the person concerned if is not satisfactory.
This appointment under SSA is not a public appointment.
It's not a public appointment. It's a contractual subject to satisfaction of the.
Contractual appointment are not public appointment.
Not a public appointment. Just because there was.
What you are contending, just you see, you just.
It is.
Not repeat what the court says. What is the contention?
No, it can be because since it is funded by the government.
Yes.
Funded by the government. Government is funding. It can said to be a public appointment, but it's a contractual.
So you want to say in contractual appointment, no advertisement is needed.
Just the government has not. If the government can show me any circulars.
My lord, I'll just show what my.
No. Forget about government circular. You just tell about what the law says.
So far, I have not come across.
Whether it is valid or not valid will not may not go by this. We are asking you a question that in case of contractual appointment, whether law requires that there should be advertisement or not.
As on today, the practice followed. If I say in general way, if it's a public appointment, then there is some precedence. We can say okay, there must be advertisement.
Court would expect direct answer from you, Mr.
Yes, because in such a case,
you can understand that this.
Had it been some other cases, it's a government employee.
So you say that there was never any direction for.
There's no such precedent as on today that the managing committee was ever directed to advertise the post and appoint. There should be an selection board, appointing authority, and give the appointments after full advertisement. There's nothing as such I came. Government also did not place on the records that he is expressing his view. It should be like that, but.
So you say when it is contractual appointment, you have the absolute right. You can pick up anyone and you can throw out anyone.
It is totally depend on the managing committee. The recommendation of the managing committee is important.
So that is okay, but the managing committee may choose their own candidates.
That may happen. We cannot say that one. In many schools, it may be happening also.
No, see,
But,
like then just say you say that is it your submission that this managing committee has no public duty to perform?
No, every managing committee has got the public duty.
So then is it not required upon a managing committee to cause an advertisement before an appointment is issued? If you say if they have public duty.
The government should not have approved such appointment had there been no advertisement. But there is no standing order by the
That
government.
argument will go against you then.
No, I'm not saying that. I am still pressing my point that there is no such advertisements right from inception, right from beginning. There is no inception. That is the reason of the petitioner's case also herein. The petitioner also saying no. He never said in any of the amendment made that the post would have been advertised. He never said this. He said, since I'm a Hindi teacher, it continued till 2016-17, and I am teaching for the long time. Just the criteria he has given that he has been teaching there for a long time. That's what he should be observed. That is the case.
This case was filed in 2018.
18.
It remained pending for 8 years.
For 8 years.
There is no interim order.
No, there is no interim order. And there is so Lordship, if he passes any order regarding the advertisement, it will affect all those persons appointed here. 3 teachers are appointed here.
No, you see, like who
The government should come clearly.
Who will be affected? That is not concern of the court. This court has nothing, no, absolutely. See, like it's a legality versus illegality to the best of understanding of the court.
This is the admitted fact that the government.
If passing of order has to, you see, like bring some consequence also, the court will not be deterred by that if court finds that action is illegal. That is one thing is sure, Mr. Qureshi. So there is no problem in it.
But the government.
Only thing is that now the contractual appointment.
Contractual appointment.
Contractual appointment, okay, if it is for very short duration.
Short duration, huh?
You see, it is so far as the school teachers are concerned, I don't think there is any provision under or like regulation 3F of MPSC where in urgency they can appoint somebody for some duration of time. So far as school teachers are concerned, and especially sanctioned school teachers are concerned, especially where government is playing priority, that is the rules of the government will prevail. Whatever the government says, that will prevail. Until and unless that is shown to be illegal because of some law. Otherwise.
So his case is not on that. His case is totally different. His case is that he was a Hindi teacher and the post was abolished. Still he is saying, I was eligible, I was not appointed by the managing committee, not recommended by the managing committee.
Definitely he has a right to.
He has said this.
He has a right to be considered if at all managing committee decides. Because he is a qualified candidate.
So for that also he did graduation only in 2016. So there is no such specific amendment in the writ petition challenging my appointment is illegal. Simply saying that only because I am the wife of so and so, for that reason I am the. So in this case, what step he has taken?
Is it not good enough?
No, but what step he has to show that what step he has taken. He was sleeping. This was a matter of 2016. 2 years he did not say anything. 2018 he came to the court and saying these allegations.
Okay, so he remained after.
He remained silent for 2 years.
Your appointment is which date?
16.
Which date? What is the date of thing?
And I have taken it is 22/11/2016, page 23 of the writ petitions. So he did not say, he was silent. He did not went to the approach any authority by way of
What is the date
representation.
you said, Mr. Qureshi? 23?
23, page 23.
What is the date?
A letter dated 22/11/2016. Here it says, on the recommendation of the managing committee of the Lower Maulakandi
Okay.
SSA UP School, resolution number
That is the
234.
That is the impugned letter.
Impugned letters, yes. So this letter he challenged after 2 years.
After 2 years means when the petition was filed.
A writ petition is filed. And then also straightway he putting the allegations before the writ court.
2010.
He
Almost
could,
2 years.
he could have filed complaint to the department, to the competent authority, that this is the resolution passed, I am eligible, why so and so was appointed. He did not say anything. He was silent. After 2 years, how did he came to know?
That is okay, but then still the question
There,
remains.
there must be
about
some
the-
solid grounds.
Now your appointment is for how long? For how many years?
My appointment, there is no duration for that.
Use a contractual appointment.
Is a contractual
How
appointment.
do you say then?
They never say.
Where is your appointment letter?
That is the appointment.
Page 23.
Page 23.
That is the approval of the resolution.
Hereby approved. This
That
is
is what?
approved.
No, but then what is the appointment thereafter?
Thereafter is in my rejoinder.
In your rejoinder, how many? You also.
Oh, my affidavit. Sorry. Because it is being appointed from time to time.
Just a minute. Now your appointment is.
My appointment, because it is reviewed from time to time.
Wait.
Lordship, in my affidavit in oppositions, I can show how it was reviewed from time to time.
Wait, 1 minute. Page 23 is of 2016.
16. Now, in my
Now, one second. Do not move fast. Let the court understand. Now come to page 26. It is in 2018. Isn't it?
Yes, Lordship.
Mr.
Yes.
So this means by virtue of this 2018, 16 gets cancelled.
cancel. So now it comes again here.
That means their appointment is this suit cancelled by this
Cancel.
2018 letter.
So now, Lordship, in my
Yes,
affidavit.
Mr. Sulai.
Yes,
Just a
that
minute.
I have shown, Your Lordship.
So that means the 16 is the approval of Mr. Qureshi.
It's cancelled.
Lordship, kindly have page 20.
This is a list, Lordship. This is a list.
Wait,
This is
wait.
not an approval order, Lordship. This is a list.
Kindly see. This is that
Lordship,
means
kindly
wait.
have page 28.
Now this is 2016 approval. Their approval is 2016. Now 2018 says that the approval given till that date stands cancelled.
Yes, that I have shown, Your Lordship.
That is okay.
Yes.
That is okay.
Lordship,
That means,
kindly
that
appro-
means wait. That means this 2016 also gets cancelled.
Lordship.
Cancel.
But then why? How come their name appears again in the list then? Mr. Qureshi's approval is in 2016. Now this letter you say that whatever approval was given
Okay.
till the date of the issue of letter 2018, that stands cancelled. But then again their name are there in the list. So is it not contradictory?
The government has issued a fresh letter
Where is that?
in my affidavit.
After this
Yes,
2018.
government has issued 24 October 2018.
See, now government has not made, if you see this 2018 letter, government has not made any selective cancellation. It says cancelling all approvals of the appointment.
Yes, Lordship.
That means your approval which was given in 2016, which is impugned by Mr. Haig, that also get cancelled. Now, once that is cancelled, how come your name again appears in the list of the approved teachers? That means there has to be subsequent approval, isn't it?
Yes.
Where is that?
Approval letters in my affidavit I have enclosed. Page
Very
Annexure A.
surprising how
Yes,
things are going on. It's very
SSA teacher.
very problematic, Mr. Qureshi. It's very difficult for this court also too. You see, if you have an education department who moves like this,
In every cases there is a problem in the SSA.
yes, definitely it's every case is
In
problem.
different cases, government is taking different stand, Lordship. In some cases,
in your which affidavit you are?
In my affidavit of oppositions,
Which
file
one? Which one? By restaurant number 5, restaurant number 6.
by 6 years, Lordship. Then is a page 7, annexure A.
Let's just allow the court to come. Yes, page 7.
Yes, page 7. The following assistant teacher of Molakandi hereby approved by the undersigned as per the approval of subdivisions they have given, and the dated is 24 October 2018.
Yes.
So this is the latest appointment given by the
So this is come after 30th.
30th, yes.
But then how come 30th has a list where your name is
I
included?
think that letter order of the government 30th 8 that has been misread, Your Lordship. Kindly come again to page as 26, Your Lordship. Page 26, Your Lordship. If I may read slowly, Your Lordship.
Yes.
In pursuant to the list of teachers submitted by number so and so, 23rd August 2017, by the Block Mission Coordinator Silsila for finalization of TIMS, Teacher Information Management System, and on receipt of various complaint, counter-complaint, petition.
Okay, this is only with regard to all Hindi teachers.
Lordship.
So Mr. Qureshi was not Hindi teacher.
I'm not Hindi teacher.
So then there is no question of cancellation.
Then it says, Your Lordship, there, all are informed that the teachers as per the list at Annexure A are to be considered as SSA appointees teachers subject to the following terms and conditions. So the Hindi teacher was no more. I think it's clear, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Cancelling all approvals of appointment given from time to time from various quarter, inform the teacher that as per the list at Annexure A, what is that Annexure A? That is the at page 27, Your Lordship, are to be considered as SSA appointees subject to the following terms and conditions. And Lordship, kindly have page 28.
Just a minute, Mr. Shula. No, but there is all the teachers. All the teachers. It remains.
Yes, all are teachers. Your Lordship.
All the teachers, not Hindi teachers only.
Yes, not
So
Hindi
that means
teacher.
that by virtue of this letter, when Mr. Mr. Qureshi's first recommendation gets cancelled.
Yes.
No, it says, Lordship, that the teacher as per the list are to be considered as SSA teacher.
That is okay. But then at the same time, it cancel all the approval given, isn't it?
Yeah.
So come to page 23. That is 2016. Then if this approval goes, then your list is contradictory. Then you should have said, should have said, they accept those names are there in the list, other gets cancelled. We could have understood. But then the language is not that. It says all. So after this 30th August 2018 order,
All gone.
all gone. Then the question will come, then how this list was prepared? This list of which date?
No, Your Lordship, the terms and conditions kindly have again page 26, Your Lordship,
Yes.
clause number 5.
Yes.
The guideline by letter number so and so dated 28 August 2015 is to be strictly followed in case of any future
20th
appointment.
August 2017, not 15.
2017.
What is that letter?
Lordship, that letter.
In case of any future appointment, if caused by vacancy, consider teacher. The teacher.
Lordship, kindly have a previous page, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship has got it. May I read it, Your Lordship?
Yes, please.
This is from the State Project Director to the Additional Deputy Commissioner and District Mission Coordinator SSA. Clarification or requirement of SSA teacher number so and so. With reference to the subject cited above, I am to inform you that SSA being implemented in a decentralized mode for recruitment purpose of teacher of the school is to advertise the post lying vacant. So this is the method of appointment, Your Lordship. Conduct interview, select the candidate as per the guideline of RTE and NCTE norms, and to issue the appointment letter.
See, now this makes your own action more questionable.
More complicated, Lordship. Yes.
Now, this goes in the line of your submission. You use advertisement, conduct interview and all.
Lordship, yes.
Then what justice happened in his case?
They-
Some order has to be passed.
So the instruction contained in the order dated 28/7/2017 is the mode and manner of appointment. So far, the SSA
So now
institutions are concerned.
it seems you have approved his thing. You have given his approval.
Lordship, yes. I cannot dispute this, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. You give us law on absorption. How can you be absorbed?
My lord, I'll just
Now this becomes very.
one letter that will clarify, lordship.
You should have pointed out this page 25. This is Mr. Shulai has pointed out.
That is
about
why,
this
my lord,
advertisement
I have been.
This should have been the basis of your
Yes.
argument. You have not argued it. You have not showed to the court. On the contrary, Mr. Qureshi has made a submission.
I was referring that
there
letter.
is not note and nothing about that.
Yes.
It is there already on record.
I have
And
enclosed that
if
letter.
you do not get best assistance from the council, then
I have,
you will make the court pass wrong order.
I'll just read my rejoinder, that one affidavit I have filed subsequent, lordship.
What purpose you will do?
My lord, that will clarify.
We are no more interested on facts now.
No, my lord, that will give the clear picture of the case, lordship.
From whose
this
point
is-
of view?
this-
yours or other side?
No, this has narrated the history of 2010 till 2018, lordship. This is a letter issued by the Joint District Mission Coordinator, lordship. And he has given the list of the Hindi teachers who were absorbed and who were not absorbed, lordship. And why? I'll just read out, lordship.
Wait. Let us see your rejoinder. Where is your rejoinder? When did you file your rejoinder?
This is, I have filed 23rd August 2022, lordship.
3rd August.
3rd August.
23rd August.
23rd August.
Yes. Which page you want to point out?
This is, the type copy is at page 6, lordship. The letter date is 28 October 2020.
It is from District Mission Coordinator.
Yes, lordship.
Oh, yes.
This has been given with reference to the representation filed by the Hindi teacher, lordship, including the petitioner herein.
Yes.
This was addressed to the state, the respondent number 2, lordship, by the respondent number 3, lordship. Matter relating to the Hindi teachers appointed in SSA supported school, lordship. I'll just read para 1, lordship.
Yes.
This is with reference to our representation, lordship. That, sir, prior to the 2010-11, the then District Mission Coordinator especially issued an order to constitute a school managing committee along with appointment of 3 teachers with Hindi as one of the teachers in the SSA upgraded school. Thus, accordingly, after the Constitution SMC, 1 Hindi teacher in each SSA upgraded schools were appointed and deputed to attend the induction training at the block level before resuming their duties. Moreover, these 3 teachers, including the Hindi teachers, were also paid their first salary provided under the SSA norms from the district office. Thereafter, the fund for payment of salaries was released to the bank account of SMC. Thereafter, these Hindi teachers were considered as sanctioned teacher by the SMC and were paid the salaries from the fund released under SSA till 2016. That, sir, after the release of your letter dated 4th October 2010 and 30th October 2010 regarding the post of Hindi teachers, all the SMCs of the upgraded school except for the few schools upgraded during that year 2009-2010 had adjusted the subject as approved by the PAB.
What is
Based on the
PAB?
PAB
Public
is
record?
Project Approval Board Lordship on their qualification. Also, some school having a sanction of 4 teachers had adjusted the Hindi teacher as post teachers. This led to dispute among the teachers in majority of schools upgraded during the year 2009-10, resulting in huge number of court cases in the district. As the SMC of this instead of considering and giving, my lord, this is very important, giving ample opportunity to the Hindi teacher already considered a sanction to prove their eligibility, have adjusted junior additional teacher in place of these Hindi teachers without any approval from the concerned authority. That, sir, having received various complaints and counter complaints from the Hindi teachers of the school upgraded during the year 2009-10, the then district mission coordinator, Sri S.B. Marak, MCS additional deputy commissioner, had called for all the requisite documents from the SMC, and after all perusal order dated 30th, that the list, my lord, 30 August 2000 was issued, taking into account of the seniority of the post, qualification of the teachers, and thus those Hindi teachers possessing requisite qualification as per NCT norms were considered as a sanctioned teacher in SSA. This said order was issued after cancelling all arbitrary approval issued from time to time by various officials with regard to the appointment teachers in SS Hour teachers. Further, this is very important, Lordship. Further, the order dated 38 August 2010 did not consider all Hindi teachers. My lord, this is very important. But only those teachers, only those Hindi teachers appointed by the SMC as per the direction of the upgradation order dated 11 February 2010, having requisite qualification as per the norms only considered. My lord, this means what? That letter 38 August 2018 did not consider all the teachers except those who were appointed in terms of the letter 11 February 2010. The petitioner herein were appointed as Hindi teacher in response to the letter dated 11/10/2010. Here he has been left out.
See, 11 to 2010 is an individual appointment order.
Yes.
So,
No, not this is the order whereby the school was brought under SSA. That 11/12/2010, Lordship.
okay, yes.
So this letter says that 38 August 2010, 18 considered the teachers who were appointed as Hindi in terms of the order dated 11 February 2010. The petitioner herein, he was also appointed in terms of the 11 February 2010.
That you have been considered.
Yeah, no, they have not considered in the letter dated 38
See,
August 2018.
what they say. Further, the order dated 38 2018
Yes.
did not consider all Hindi teachers.
All the Hindi teachers.
But only those Hindi, but again what?
Yes. This is repeated.
Oh, this is repeated. But only those Hindi teachers appointed by so and so. So that's okay. So you have been considered.
That is why my name is not been in the list, Lordship.
No, you have been considered.
Yes.
So it is not that you have not been considered.
Yes, that is why, my Lordship. But in that
What you are
letter,
trying to
my
say?
name, my Lord,
Not understood.
38 August letters, my name ought to have been there.
The court has not understood your submission.
My Lord,
Your appointment is in consideration of that order dated 11 to 2010.
yes, Lordship.
So you have been considered and your name was removed then. That is what. So why you say you have not been considered?
My Lord, my name ought to have been in the list of 38,
That
Lordship.
is what for you are here.
Yes, Lordship. That is the letter.
But what you are trying to interpret from here, that is the main thing.
Yes, my Lord, now next Lordship. Therefore, in the light of the above circumstances, it is very difficult to handle and manage the various dispute as complaint, court cases, RTA, etc., mainly from the schools upgraded during the year 2009-10, arising frequently due to different orders and instructions issued by the earlier DMCs, who is in turn hampering the smooth implementation of the project in the district. Sir, it is also felt that the consideration of letter date so-and-so, it is also felt that the consideration of order date 38 August 2018 issued by the then DMC could solve majority of the dispute of the sanctioned teachers in the SSA supported, particularly upgraded during the year 2009-10. Thus, the above case is being brought to your kind notice for necessary advice and suggestion from your end. My lord, next page, lordship. Next page, again the authority written letter giving the list of all the Hindi teachers, lordship.
Yes.
My lord, type copy. This is the list who were adjusted in the RT norms and who were not adjusted, lordship.
So what we are trying to make out from there?
My lord, here that is why I am saying, my lord.
Your cases for absorption, you show us that you can be absorbed. That
My
is
lord,
what.
this is a case where most of the cases of the Hindi teachers were absorbed, lordship. This is the list given by the entire district,
We are
lordship.
talking about law. Because otherwise there is a standing order that this appointment has to be done by issuing advertisement,
My
conducting
lord,
interviews.
here that the list of all West Garo Hills who were appointed during the year 2010. These were all Hindi teachers, lordship. The type, my lord, the covering letter is, this is on 2021. The type copy will be found at page 13, lordship. Here, 77 Hindi teachers, lordship, from different school, lordship.
Yes. Yes.
My lord, the chart shows the name of the teachers, whether they have participated in the induction training in 2010 or not. Then present status. What is the present status? Whether he has been adjusted in science or in social studies or in language.
Is it not that they were absorbed on the basis of the recommendation made by managing committee of those schools?
Yes.
Then, for you, there stands no recommendation by managing.
Yes. Why discrimination, my lord? That is why. Managing committee could have, since I am senior as well as...
Here, all the managing committees are separate authorities. This is not a decision of the government.
My lord, why I am showing this is only that why I have been out.
You can single out what? See, these are all different managing committees.
True, lordship. True.
Okay. Now, these all divergent committees are different authorities. They are not state. When
Yes.
they act in their individual capacity, they are not state. Isn't it? So now they have taken their decision either to recommend some things, not some. Now your case here basically is that it is not that instead of there being a recommendation, your name has not been approved by the government.
Yes.
This is not your case.
Yes.
Your case that your name was not at all recommended.
Recommended.
Instead,
Or adjusted or...
okay, so that is way it is. And you want to say that since I have continued for so long, I should be absorbed.
True.
So that you have to back your submission by law.
I'll
Even
place some authority.
if you want to say,
Yes, I'll place some authority.
if you want to say that managing committee was under obligation to recommend your name, there also you have to give us some law.
My lord,
If you want to say so, but then it's very difficult. You see, in
now
view of the
why I am saying lordship, now this school were taken in 2010. These three teachers were continued till 2017. Now the respondent, admittedly, he was a non-sanctioned, non-SSA teacher. Now in 2017, the person who is not a SSA brought in, and I am an SSA, I have been out.
that is okay. There is illegality. So far as the illegality, the appointment is concerned, that is okay.
Now there are...
But then at the same time, you have to show the legality of your claim.
Now in the same affidavit I have
Mr.
enclosed.
Qureshi's client has not been appointed by issuing any advertisement.
Yes,
Now, this is an admitted position.
Yes.
There stands already a government notification. Good enough to take care of him. What about you? Now, if one condition applies to him, same condition would apply to you.
Right, lordship.
But then you want to have a preferential right because you say that, see, I am there in the school as a assistant teacher for quite some years.
Yes, from the inception.
Where Mr. Qureshi was not.
Not there.
So you have to choose me, not him.
Yes.
Now, that claim has to have some law, legal force in it. Where is that?
So I'll place some authorities, lordship.
Just say, see, It is because probably, you see, service law becomes complicated because of this kind of
Yes,
things.
Lordship.
And the main person responsible is the education department.
Yes.
It is not only in your case, Mr. Sheikh, in all other cases.
And my lord, in the government, my lord is aware that there are many cases were pending before, and most of the cases were disposed. And government in some cases have filed the affidavit. The director of school education filed the affidavit, says that who are the associate teachers? They says that a person is said to be associate teacher. He must have the induction training. He must have that appointment of 2010, and he must have his name in the UDIS form, that chart, Lordship. The government has filed affidavit in before this honorable court, Lordship. That is also,
That is a problem, you know, like.
I have enclosed that affidavit also, Lordship. Now, can they take contradictory thing that no?
See, their entire stand is contradictory.
Yes, Lordship.
Mr. Shulai has difficulty in making submission. So,
I'll just, my lord, I'll just, 1 minute, I'll just read out that what is the affidavit in other cases, Lordship. I'll just, only 1 minute, Lordship.
other cases. But then which way you can.
This
say?
government, because this is also with regard to the Hindi, Lordship.
See, just show the case of negative equality. If it is in pursuance of law, that is okay.
But they have
You
given,
may well say that yes, many similar situated persons like
Yes.
you have been absolved. But then whether that absolution is in accordance with law or not, that is the main thing. If it is in accordance with law, definitely you have a case. But then if not, then you cannot.
my lord, here only the post is not abolished. Only they have said that you have identified the teacher as per the subject, Lordship. As per the subject. Now he is a graduate. It is not that, suppose if it is a Sanskrit teacher or if it is a science and I am as graduate, obviously I am not eligible, Lordship. Now that is why I have been asking the government.
Eligibility, fulfillment of eligibility criteria would not alone make you a rightful candidate to be appointed. If there is a process of appointment that has to be followed.
I'll just rely some judgment law authorities,
Just
Lordship.
observation, especially in this type of cases, where somebody continues in a post and he is ignored and some other ineligible person is appointed. Not other ineligible person is appointed, then they'll have a rightful claim on that. Something like that. Just see. The problem is that, Mr. Sheikh, it is not that there's a difficulty in
I understand, Lordship.
legality and correctness. The problem is of consequences. Now here it's the case where you are telling Mr. Qureshi has continued in a job for quite some time. Okay? And the government has no problem whoever is there.
That's true.
Who comes, who goes, no problem at all for them. They will shift all the burden of the managing committee and say, my lord, that is what is happening.
Yes, Lordship.
All the educational cases.
Right. My lord is correct.
With due respect to Mr. Shula, you see, like there is nothing against you. But then that is
changed.
the,
Now
that is,
has changed. Lordship.
we will expect. And there were
Now it's systematic, Your Lordship. With the introduction, Your Lordship, of the rules, the people will have to, especially in this case, they have to that test eligibility test, that training test and all.
see all those letdown procedure was there.
Now it's
Even
systematic,
not in
Your
this
Lordship.
case, probably maybe sometimes back, this court had to deal with the case of Mr. Shangresha probably.
Yes, Lordship.
And there also he found that even wherever the superior authority of the education department, the direction which is sitting, these are not followed by the implementing officers. And despite that, the appointments are
Now, Your Lordship, because to prescribe the qualification, Your Lordship, for appointment, Your Lordship, that is by the NCTE, Your Lordship.
Anyway,
That they have done, Your Lordship.
why these other cases are there?
Lordship, the other,
In this school.
Other cases are all from the same school. No.
A different school.
but issue is same, Your Lordship. Issue is same.
No, but then why it is clubbed together? We have to be decided separately.
Here, under the case of the petitioner, madam, in this case, item number 9 is slightly different. Yeah, madam, I was appointed as a Hindi teacher, madam.
Mr.
I am 7 and 8.
7 and 8, both are Hindi teachers.
Hindi teacher.
Both are in one school or different school.
Different.
But then identically situated.
Identical issue. Your
Here also same because that
No, whether the length of service by both the persons same.
document also same.
Okay. So
Because
7 and 8 is same.
7, 8, 9 more or less
No,
same.
nine
Nine
she's
also
a
similar,
big
my
difference.
lord, but
She has a better claim. So
No, Your Lordship. Because these are all Hindi teacher, Your Lordship. All Hindi teacher. Whether there is a post, such post of Hindi teacher, that is the.
my lord, in that
Nature of
my
the
lord has
cases.
gone to that notification, my lord, that 13/8 to 2018. In that list, my lord, my name is reflected.
okay. So then you are not aggrieved.
No, my lord, my case is that, my lord, I have not been, my salary has not been released till date.
So
That
that
is
is a
the
different issue. Yours
My
is
lord.
salary.
my lord.
You are not his
There is no
individual-
termination, my lord. In my case, there is no termination, no removal, my lord, till date.
They are not the sanctioned teachers. Already it is admitted by them, and
You are
judgment
also
is already
appearing in
passed.
that their case.
Yes, it is passed, and
Is this the same school of Mr. Sheikh?
different school.
No, my lord,
different
this
school.
this
But
is
issue is
Lakshmi.
same.
It's the same.
No, but then salary again.
Salary we have already paid because the managing committee has to pay. The managing committee already paid the salary.
My lord, the salary
and
has
the
been paid.
contempt petition was closed because court initially given direction to pay them salary.
Okay, that is okay. No, but then she said that she is not been paid her rightful salary.
No, please, they are asking
You are
the.
paying at the
But
rate
till
which you decide. But then her claim is for payment under SSS.
Under sanction
Till
under
date, my lord.
SSA.
Till date, I have not been,
But
the
they have
salary
to
has
say
not
which
been
post
But
they are
you
holding.
remain as SSA teacher.
released. My lord.
And
In view of that order, my
Which
lord,
post they are holding?
30th August 2018, my lord, I am an
no, but
assistant
if the
teacher.
list says
My lord.
she's there, then
The list is because they are not sanctioned. Subsequently, it came social studies, language
is it the
teachers.
same list? That 38.
My lord, the same
The
list.
38 contains your name.
Yes.
And you
Three
say that
teachers
she is
are
not a
mentioned, my
rightful,
lord.
rightful thing.
My lord.
And the other case, your name is there, and you say that you are a rightful person. How can that be?
In this case,
None of their affidavits, my lord, mention that I have been
No, I have
removed
it
or
You are, is it
I have
not
been
that Mr.
terminated. my lord.
Qureshi, you have to deal with some contradictory situation?
no, not contradictory. In this case, what happened? Initially, the direction was given by the court to
No,
reduce
no,
the salary.
so far as the rightfulness of the claim of these listed
Then, on the
teachers are concerned. Now, so when it concerns you, you say these are all correct.
no, this is a
list
managing
valid, this is
appointed
correct.
by the
But then
managing
when it
committee.
concerns her, you say no, it is not.
No, appointed by the managing committee on the contractual basis on 59 days only. They are not a sanctioned teachers. They are not a sanctioned teacher.
So that means you want to say, despite the fact that her name exists in the list,
No, that
it
name
expired after the expiry of that 59 days.
initially the name was appearing in the list, but still status was like a
And her appointment
ordinary
was-
teachers
Her
appointed by the
appointment
managing committee.
Initially was appearing means like that initially she was appointed.
Appointed, but as not as a science teacher or social studies teachers. Then the direction was given by the court to release the salary, and salary was they filed a contempt of
No,
court.
no, just say as clearly. You see, your submission is not at all
No,
clear.
if the file is open
You
because
just say whether she was appointed as a
By the managing
SSA
committee.
SSA teacher or not.
no, by the managing committee.
SSA teacher, she was not appointed as an SSA teacher.
No,
So SSA teacher is also appointed by managing committee.
managing committee, but
Then she was not appointed as SSA teacher. Then how could her name was included in the list?
no, we will have a file. I'll just clarify my affidavit because the salary were already paid by the
Make
managing
submission.
committee.
You see, this illusion submission and all this basically irritates court.
This case may be taken up separately. That's then only it can be.
So why it was stacked together? Then you should have said all along.
Yes, this case may be taken separately also. No issue, but
Well, we'll
this case
have
is
it.
little different.
We'll have it on the same time at the same time.
Issue is same, my lord, because I was appointed as an
When can you come with preparation?
After 1 or 2
That will-
weeks.
my lord.
2 weeks. The court will forget and you have to again refresh the court. Okay, I'll land counsel lifting for the parties set some length. Stop. Hearing could not be concluded. Stop. Let's wait for at least after 2 weeks for further hearing. Come with better thing, say, make a clear cut submission. Do not make confusing submission. This becomes a problem. At least court has got some idea. It's total chaos.
But it is now clear from the submission of the learned AG that it is, so far advertisement is concerned, it is implemented very recently
You
only.
would not have had so much leverage had there been dealing of situation with firm hand by the state.
Right.
It is there, ultimately it is there.
Yes.
They go on randomly approving all the action, and when it is needed, they will come to certification, see, they cannot make appointment this way.
Nobody
Then why you have approved?
read the rule books. That is the
But the implementation of the advertisement, now they started.
And the court has
Before
to
it was not
express
there.
court's grievance to Mr. Sulai. Huh? Of course, not in personal level.
no. I had
Yes.
15.
Yes.
Lordship, the petitioner, Mr. Bora, is on leave.
He's on leave. Okay. Mr. P.K. Bora. Petitioner appear in person is not available. It is reported, just it is reported that Mr. P.K. Bora, comma, petitioner in person, petitioner appear in person, comma, is not available. When shall I list it?
2 weeks, why not?
Just say so and so are present on behalf of the respondent number.
Respondent number 2.
Yes, then later you say, yes, wait for list after 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
Wait.
16.